Yankees, the Senators, they was already won the Champions League already. So what are you saying? I'm not gonna put Pep in that category at the moment. So guys, we're live already, guys. So we're gonna be talking about the Champions League preview that's gonna be coming up next week. So PSG, Barcelona, Liverpool, RB Leipzig. Also, we're gonna be briefing a little bit about Atletico Madrid, Chelsea, and the other Champions League coming up also. We're also going to be talking about some little of rumors coming on about the defender Alaba, Upamecano, Rafael Varane, and that kind of thought. So we're going to be doing some breakdown about it at the moment. So just waiting on the other guys to come in. But the first topic we're going to talk about is little bit, then just a little bit of the Champions League. So because the news I'm hearing is Neymar was injured. Was he really injured today or no?
Yeah, he's actually injured. I don't know how serious is it though. We won't
Mm-hmm.
know maybe till tomorrow, but for the love of heaven, I hope it's not serious, bro. I hope he's able to play. I hope they're able to rest him and he's able to play against Barca. Because for me, if
Mm-hmm.
Neymar is injured, this is a whole different game. The game is 50-50. Because
Mm-hmm.
even when Neymar was fit, I
Yeah.
just give PSG a 5% edge. I just thought PSG has a 55% chance of beating Barca, and Barca has a
Mm-hmm.
50 chance of winning. But now, if Neymar doesn't play, it's 50-50 for me. Anybody can win.
Exactly. Wow. So we have to know until tomorrow. We don't know until tomorrow.
Yeah, we won't know till tomorrow, or even tonight. They might announce it, but I hope it's not serious. I hope they just took him off as a precautionary. I
I
hope
hope
it's not
so.
because this
Neymar
is
has to play because what PSG will come out is they'll be telling you is an excuse. I don't want an
yeah.
excuse. I want
I don't want
everybody.
any excuse either. Too. I don't want any excuse.
No, 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 no. Everybody has to be fully fit. They have to be fully fit and ready. Nobody must come out and give out an excuse. Everybody must be fully fit and ready to play. Everybody must be fully fit. So PSG Barcelona. Vuitton, what's your take on PSG Barcelona?
All right, PSG versus Barcelona. Two teams with history are going at each other. Barca always they always are the favorites against PSG, but this time it's the opposite. Most people are saying PSG is gonna win, but
Mm-hmm.
me, I still think it's still a close. Yeah, I give PSG a slight advantage just because
Mm-hmm.
Barca really been on the downfall since 2016, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
No, since 2017, I would say, since they won the Champions League. They
Yeah.
just, I don't know what's been happening. I don't know if it's bad luck. They just have Messi obviously been performing, but Barcelona, they just been bottle job in the Champions League lately. So well, you can't even say PSG no more because they made it to the Champions League final last season.
Mm-hmm.
But again, PSG versus Barcelona, for me, if Neymar is not fit,
Mm-hmm.
um, I'm gonna give the advantage. I'm gonna slightly give the advantage to Barca, or I think it's a 50-50 game. If Neymar is fit, I give a 5% chance to PSG because I know people saying Barca's trash, but at the end of the day, it's the
Yeah.
Champions League. You just have to turn up because especially when a team like Barcelona, they have history in the Champions League, they're
Yeah.
used to win it. Like that can be a factor into it because that's the beauty of the Champions League. You
Yeah.
don't have to be the better team to go through. Like what I mean by that, like you just have to turn up that one day, like and
Yeah.
go through. If you whoever shows up wins, but it's gonna be very an interesting game because if Neymar is not, I want Neymar to play because I don't want to hear any excuse from the PSG fan because Neymar didn't play da. But my Lord in heaven, is Neymar a curse or something? This guy is always injured right before a
I just
Champions
pray
League game.
I just pray he's fit and ready. I don't want anybody. I don't want any excuse.
Because
I
he's
don't
always
want
injured
excuse.
right before a big Champions
Wait,
League game.
can we? Is he intentionally or coincident? Because I still don't know what's going on. Why? Why is always injured before the champ before any knockout matches? He's always injured. Why?
I don't know if it's bad luck. Maybe PSG needs to start rest. I know PSG couldn't rest him today because Neymar literally is like the most creative person on that team because
Mm-hmm.
Mbappe is not really a creative player. He just there, I would say, to stretch the defense of the other team and score goals. He's not
Mm-hmm.
really a Neymar that's gonna create, that's gonna dribble. Neymar has to do all that. So of course he's gonna get fouled the most.
Mm-hmm.
Even while he played today, they only won 1-0. They still won the game, but My Lord in heaven, you have Barcelona on Tuesday in the Camp Nou. It's not going to be an easy game. I know Barca lost today, but
Yeah.
it's
I think
Camp Nou
they will give him an induction to play that Tuesday match. I'm sure of that. I'm very sure of that.
because
I'm sure.
it's Camp Nou. Anything is
Mhm.
possible, man. Because we've seen what Camp Nou has been for Barca has been a fort for them. So we just have to
Mhm.
wait and see. I obviously, from a neutral perspective, I want PSG to win because I don't like Barcelona. But I
I can
just hope
understand that. Mhm.
I just hope PSG wins, bro, because I don't want to see Barca go to the quarterfinal. I want PSG to win,
It's not
and
gonna
I
go
have a
well.
narrative too. I have a narrative about Mbappe and Neymar. So if
Mhm.
PSG could win, I'll be very, very, very happy if PSG could beat Barcelona.
Wow. So you want PSG to win?
I want PSG to win. I really do, because I just hate Barcelona for passion. I don't like Barcelona. Like I respect Barca for what they did. Of course, I respect Barca, but I just don't want Barca to be PSG because and for crying out loud, PSG have never beat Barca in the Champions League too. They have never beat Barca like in the knockout stage. Barca
Mhm.
always beat them. So this is PSG truly best chance to do it because this is not a really good Barcelona team. It's messy. Yes, Pedri is looking good. Griezmann is on form right now at the moment. Puig is
Mhm.
looking okay. Ter Stegen looks like he passed the A2. Umtiti, but the Barca defense, that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about Joe Diabo and Umtiti because if this the Umtiti I saw today, if this is the Umtiti that's gonna play against PSG,
It's a rap. It's a rap.
Mbappe is gonna have a field day, bro.
It's a
Mbappe
rap.
Mbappe is gonna have fun with that back line. But
Wow.
but but that's the beauty of it though. If Barca beats PSG, I'm not gonna be surprised.
You're
But
not
if
gonna be
PSG,
surprised.
no, I'm not gonna be surprised. I'm really not, because I'm really not gonna be surprised if Barcelona beats PSG. Because I see if, especially if Neymar doesn't play, if Barca beats PSG, I don't think
Mhm.
anybody. Maybe the PSG fan might be surprised, but I'm not gonna be surprised. Why should I be? They still have Messi, a quality player. They still have Griezmann is on form right now, and
Mhm.
the Oos like HS
Ah,
always have
no,
that
no, no,
moment.
stop that. No, no, this is not a change. I don't. For me, that's gonna be the problem of HH rating the host, and I'm not praying for him to get injured. What if he gets injured? There's gonna be a problem.
But
Wow. So you're rooting for Barcelona to win just because of Neymar?
yeah, I really want, especially it's Neymar versus Messi. I really
Mm-hmm.
want to see it, bro. You could say the master versus the student. You could
Mm-hmm.
say name when obviously when Neymar was on Barca, Messi is still the best player. So you could
Mm-hmm.
say it's I don't know if you watch NFL. It's pretty much like no, it's not like that. But I would say one of the best players in the world right now is going against the master because
Mm-hmm.
Neymar can finally show that maybe he's better than Messi, or just prove the world that he made the right move by going to PSG. But even if he does beat Barcelona, it's not
Mm-hmm.
gonna really do anything though, is it? Because I believe that Neymar has to win the Champions League with the amount of money that they have spent on you. You have to win
Mm-hmm.
the Champions League, but he still has a lot of time though, because when we bought Cristiano didn't win the Champions League till what 4 or 5 years at
Yeah,
Real Madrid.
he tried with Mourinho, then after Ancelotti came and he won it in
Yeah,
his first
yeah.
season.
Then he
Yeah.
won it. But the thing about it, once Cristiano won that first champion, he took off. We just kept on winning Champions League, Champions League.
Bro, I want to ask you as well, innit? When Ozil left, do you think that was a big part?
I just thought, to be honest with you, I wouldn't say it was Ozil. I just thought,
I'm not saying, I'm just saying like loads of people used to bash Ozil because he didn't win the CL and stuff like that.
yeah, you could say the same thing too about Di Maria, because I remember when we saw Di Maria, people were saying, "Oh, Real Madrid, we're not gonna win the Champions League anymore." That was the dumbest transfer of all time. But look what happened. We won three in a row. I, I get it because Ozil was still a monster when he went to Arsenal. This guy was
Yeah.
he almost broke the
People don't realize, yeah, that guy,
yeah,
yeah, oh
yeah,
my days. It's just the Arsenal didn't facilitate him properly. Like
yeah, pretty much.
he's a specialist player, so he needs freedom and stuff.
Yep.
Exactly. So, AKH, what's your take on the PSG versus Barcelona?
Yeah,
Because I'm hearing Neymar. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I'm just hearing the injury now that he's injured. I hope he's gonna be. I hope he played on Tuesday. I don't want any excuse. Neymar Junior. Next Tuesday we ride. Next
this is
Tuesday, like my friend always say, we ride next week Tuesday.
this.
I don't want any because Neymar is injured. I don't want that. No.
Yeah. This is make or break for PSG, bro. They have to win. Barcelona, they're underdogs here, but don't underestimate them. Innit? That's all I'm saying. And when Neymar's injured, there's no excuses because I think PSG's most important player is Verratti. Actually, people don't agree with me, but I think Verratti is the most important player. So I think he'll have a big part.
You think PSG has a chance, not Barcelona, because of even if Neymar doesn't play?
Yeah, because I think Verratti is an important player as well. But if they like, I don't want to see them make excuses because this Barcelona team's down and out as well. But obviously they're picking up form now. But I don't know. I haven't checked La Liga table, but I think Atletico are top with like 10 points clear. Barca.
Is it 10 points or 8 points? I
No,
think
it's
they
8 points. It's 8
They
points.
do.
They drew a
They
point.
do. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Marco needs to turn up, bro. I rate him so highly as well.
You mean Marco Verratti?
Yeah, Marco Verratti. I think he's PSG's best player. I think.
I need to ask a question. Wait, this Neymar injury is becoming consistent. It's becoming constant. This is becoming.
No, do you know what it is? Do you know that in the previous
I don't
years
know if it's
before-
coincidence
I think he
or
does what he
intentional.
does, bro. Every year he misses like games for his sister's birthday. I think I don't know something like that. I heard something that he misses games because of his sister's birthday or something. Because happened last year as well.
Because of his sister, babe. How can you miss a man?
No, I'm not saying it's this reason, but every year he misses at least a couple of games for his sister's birthday. It happened last year, bro.
Wait, how can someone wait? I'm serious, Victor. This is becoming problem. How can someone miss a Champions League match because of sister's birthday? This is
Bro,
not.
I
This
don't
is
know.
rubbish. This
I
is
don't know if
rubbish.
it's fully true, but I've heard that.
It's his sister's
And
birthday, bro. Like, it's a special day.
I can't just believe this. How can someone get injured because of a sister birthday? How?
No. If Neymar runs PSG, then like, bro, the managers they don't run Neymar.
I can't believe this.
He's the head
Correct me
honcho.
if I'm wrong. Last season, didn't he miss a game?
Yeah,
on
that was
purpose
because of his
or something
sister's
like
birthday. That was
that?
because his sister's.
This
But
is bad. Sister's birthday and you get
And
injured.
that's the other thing because Neymar has all the leverages at PSG because PSG know he's like a big brand for them.
You
He
know
brings
what,
money
bro?
in.
You're a Real Madrid fan, innit? I think Neymar. Yeah, I think forget PSG. I think he should have went to Real Madrid. Not gonna lie.
Like Neymar is like a big brand for PSG
Yeah.
because he has all the leverage. PSG can sell him. Who are PSG gonna get? Who's a big world player like Neymar that they can get? That's gonna bring the amount of money that Neymar's bringing in, shirt sale and everything. Like Neymar owns it. Like, and plus they did go to their first Champions League final ever. So Neymar has all the leverages there.
Credits to Tuchel, man.
But he said this year he's not gonna go to his sister's birthday. He said he's focusing.
Then he's gonna go.
No, he's not gonna go.
Why is he getting injured?
Due to COVID reasons?
Like I said, like the injury he got today, like because he has to do so much on this PSG team because the team likes creativity and Neymar has to do it. And you know,
Is the match really that important for him to play in this match? Is it that important?
Yes.
Montaja was saying that they should have rested him because
Mhm.
you have Barcelona and this Tuesday. The game is this Tuesday,
Exactly.
right? Yeah, you have
Mhm, yeah,
Barcelona
Tuesday.
Tuesday. And you know the history of Neymar because it's been what he's been 4 years at PSG, right? And I
Yeah.
think last season was the only season where he was fully fit. I think was he fit in the first leg against Borussia Dortmund?
I think he was.
think-
No,
He was.
was
Right?
he fit? I think so.
Because I think
That was
last
the game
season-
when Mbappe was mocking Haaland, didn't it? Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
that
because last season I think was his first time ever playing all the PSG like knockout stage, like all the legs. But at the same time, though, it wasn't one. It was a knockout competition last
game.
season. It
Bro,
wasn't
they
two
need to
legs
get that CL. PSG need that CL, man.
because it wasn't a two leg because PSG have so much pressure on them too because people disrespect the league earn so much because until they win it, people don't care what they do. Like they could win the league earn, Coupe de France, all of that. People don't really rate them that much. They need to win the CL. And to be fair with you, I thought they were unlucky last season because I thought they were the better team in the final. I just thought that Bayern were more clinical than them in the final. But then again, that's the beauty of the Champions League. Whoever is more clinical and whoever wants
Wins
it
the
more is
Champions
gonna
League.
win it.
Yeah,
Wow.
but Lyon's the best challengers for them, and I think
Yeah.
Marseille they might get a takeover. Apparently, I heard.
Yeah, this season is actually pretty tough for PSG.
Yeah.
If they don't step on it,
I
they
rate
might
that Leon
actually
team,
lose the
man.
league.
I rate that
Yeah,
Leon team.
yeah, that Lyon team is looking pretty good, man.
You
Aouar and
know,
Cherki,
And I hope Marseille get the takeover too because I feel
because
like
they're the biggest club in France. Marseille are the biggest club in
yeah,
France for me.
because for me, if Marseille get a takeover, it'd be good for PSG. It'd be good for PSG too. They would have competition
There's already
in
that
the league.
rivalry there because you see the fans fighting
Yeah,
and stuff.
because it'd be good for PSG. It'd be just like the Real Madrid Barcelona. Because
Yeah,
that rivalry just makes you want to play better. It pushes you because I just think that see, I don't like comparing the league to the CL because it's two different things. But I
Yeah,
just feel like PSG doesn't get tested enough in their league
in the
that
league,
much.
yeah.
So that
No,
could be a
I will
factor. But
call
at
it
the same time,
not
though,
too much competition for me, not too much competition that will
but at the
give me
same
that.
time, though, the reason why I don't want to use that excuse because they don't really play that bad against big clubs in the Champions League, though, do they? Because
Mm-hmm.
I know they choke against Barca. They
Mm-hmm.
play pretty well against a peak Real Madrid team, and they play
Yeah,
pretty well against. I know they choke against Manchester United, but that's just bottling because they play well in the first leg. They just choke in the second leg.
yeah, bro.
the
Let's
second
hope
round.
Neymar don't miss no games, man. Let's hope.
Yeah, like I don't. That's why I don't really again like comparing the league to the CL because I just think that CL you just have to turn up. If you turn up, you could win it. Because
Mm-hmm.
we saw Man City. I remember in 2018 or 2019 they were favorites to win it, and they lost to Spurs and to
Liverpool.
Liverpool. And
Liverpool,
last
yeah.
season they lost to Lyon. So you
Mm-hmm.
just have whoever wants it gonna win it.
Yeah, Abdullahi, I don't know about you, yeah, but I'd rather win the CL than the league, fam.
For me, yeah, it's looking like that
Yeah, we
because
have
see,
bigger
for
chance to
me,
win the CL,
I see
especially.
for me,
Yeah,
CL is all about one. You have to be clinical and you have to have your luck. That's luck. Luck has to be on your side in the CL, and something have to be clinical because if you're not clinical enough, teams can just come in and win 1-0 and pack the bus.
the only thing that's worrying me is Cannibal Suarez, man. He's fucking looking dangerous, man.
but
He
And
still hasn't
Felix.
scored in the CL though. He's still goalless in the CL. He's really good in La Liga, but he still hasn't scored a goal yet in the Champions League yet this season.
Yeah, I'm in love with
Exactly.
Felix as well. I like Felix, man.
I think because based on the news I'm hearing, I'm not sure if it is two guys. Felix and other players, like 4 or 5 players at Atletico Madrid, have COVID-19.
Saul and Carrasco as well.
Exactly, they have COVID, so I'm not sure if they're gonna participate in the Chelsea match in the first leg.
Bro, our strikers need to be clinical, bro, because these games, yeah, you're not gonna get that much
We're,
chances.
we're gonna discuss about that. So let me come to side now. Your take on the PSG Barcelona match? How like as a fans, who do you want to win? Do you want PSG or Barcelona to win?
for me personally, I don't like. There's a lot of things I don't like about PSG. So
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather have Barcelona win it, and I think it'll be because there's just I have this PSG and Man City for me are in the same category where I like I don't they just don't seem genuine to me. They seem kind of fake to me, and for me there's no point in them to even winning the Champions League because it won't mean anything in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just my that's I don't I never the only time I ever liked PSG is when Zlatan was playing for them, and that was
Oh
because
yeah.
of Zlatan. That was because of Zlatan.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I really liked Neymar going. I liked when Neymar went to them. I thought it was a good move for him, but I like today. I don't understand why Neymar doesn't say to to the club or Pochettino guys before the if there's a before the Champions League, I won't be playing. I won't be participating in these games because I mean, right now, reports are coming out that he's gonna miss both legs. That's ridiculous. What is the
He has to play. Neymar has to play. I don't want any excuse. He has to. He
no,
has to
no?
play. No excuse.
It's the thing is the problem. The problem with Neymar, and the problem is when Neymar is like he's playing in the League On. League On doesn't
Mm-hmm.
matter, and that's the problem. And when it doesn't matter, and he takes a lot of times, Neymar really takes a piss. I mean, I really I'm trying to be very, very fair to Neymar because I didn't see how he got injured. But a lot of times when he does get injured, is because he's taking the piss. And what happens is a lot of the players want to hurt him.
Mm-hmm.
That that's like you're a professional. You see this guy taking a piss, you say, you know what, let me tackle this guy. And then every tackle with the way Neymar is built, because he's not the strongest individual. He's not a tank, So
Yeah.
if he gets tackled, he's gonna do damage, and that's what
Yeah.
happens all the time. So because there was, in my opinion, I think they won this game as well, right?
Yeah, they won it, but does it really matter? Does the game really matter that much that he was getting injured?
But that's my point. That it's like I don't understand what is the reason why Neymar plays certain games. Like if next week is the Champions League, rest your players, rest Neymar. Because why? Because you don't want him to get injured. Make sure he's ready to play. So it's if he doesn't play, then I don't know. And I feel like if PSG don't have Neymar, this is my general opinion, I don't believe they're gonna make it out of this tie. I think he's that crucial to this team because, in my opinion, he's the best creative player in that team. I don't think they have another player that can create, that can take the ball, that can dribble, that can actually create for other.
They have a creative player in Marco Verratti. There's Marco Verratti. There's Angel Di Maria.
Because Verratti plays a deeper midfield. It's like Thiago for Liverpool. Thiago is a very creative player, but when you play so deep, it's hard to have an impact on the final third. And you need a player that can impact on the final third, that can create players, that can run at defenders, that make defenders commit. So you provide space for other players like Mbappe and Di Maria to run into to actually provide the goals where you don't have that. And the only player you have that is Neymar. Verratti plays too deep for me, in my opinion. I don't think his creativity. Verratti is more, in my opinion, he's more of a dictator. He's a more, and I always thought Verratti was more of a Jorginho type, where he dictates the play, he makes the play flow. Verratti, I never seen him as a player that will run with the ball. I don't see him. Like, for example, you have Iniesta. Iniesta is a type of player that gets into the box, that creates goals and scores goals. Verratti, I don't think he's that player. And the only player they have that can create goals, in my general opinion, is
Neymar.
So
I think for me, they will give him some, what is called, is it injection or what do they call it? Just for him to play that match. For me,
it's one of those things where, like, I feel like, hopefully he plays. So if he plays,
Neymar, no, there's no hopefully there. Neymar has to play. He has to. No excuse. No. This happens every year. Every year, this guy gets injured every year. Maybe he goes to his sister's birthday, his mommy's birthday, or his uncle's birthday. He has to go to one of them.
Abdullahi, you know what's so crazy, right? I was just thinking about it. I think the only time this guy Neymar played in a knockout stage, and he played both games in a two-legged tie. I think it was against last year against Dortmund. Everybody, he played a home and away against Dortmund.
I think when they knocked out PSG in 2015, I think did they play the home and away games?
Yeah, he did. No, when he was playing for Barcelona, Neymar was playing for Barcelona. He doesn't. He barely got injured. He played.
Did he? I think so. He doesn't get that much injured for me. He doesn't.
In PSG, it just seems like as soon as he came to PSG, he just starts to get injured. Because I remember the first year they played against Real Madrid, he missed the second leg to injury.
Yeah.
And then.
Yeah, but there were some other games he misses, bro, because of his sister's birthday. You get me? Trust me, he does.
Guys, I'm so hyped up for this game because this game is so beautiful. Because there's like so much history between these two teams in the CL recently. So you have Neymar used to play for Barcelona. He's not, and he's one of the reasons why the miracle at Camp Nou. Then you have then Neymar switched teams. Now he's at PSG. Neymar versus Messi. So if Neymar's not playing, I think Barcelona's going through.
Yeah.
If he plays, then I feel like Barca has no chance.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Let me
Bro,
come to Sammy now. Okay,
Is that-
okay, go before I come to Sammy. Go.
yeah,
Oh,
basically
I
this
was
has
disturbing you a little bit though, so I had to go. So
No worries. Okay,
Alright,
yeah.
bro.
go for it.
this has story as well to it. You get me? Because Neymar he left Barcelona to be his own bro at boss. He left Barcelona to because he didn't want to
To
be in
become
Messi's
yeah.
shadow. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
if he misses this game, that's gonna take away from the thing. Because we want to see Neymar and Messi in it. Like if Neymar loses, that's gonna go back on his face because he left. I'm sure he left Barcelona to be a star, and he hasn't got CL yet. So, and if he beats Barcelona, then he's basically proven them wrong in it.
Wow. So let me come to Sammy now. Barcelona PSG. The news is that Neymar Jr. is injured. How long? We don't know. But I'm turning that my TV on Tuesday. I want to see Neymar play. I'm not turning up to see Kylian Mbappe start that match now. I'm turning up to see Kylian Mbappe Neymar play. No. I'm not. I'm not in for that. I'm not in for that. Both has to play. So what's going on with Neymar? I need some explanation about that, please. I need to understand. Is it PSG? Is it Neymar himself, or what's going on? Every year, this guy gets injured. Either I go to his sister's birthday, his mommy's birthday, or
You're
something.
fucking mocking it.
Something just happened. Something just happened. Go for it, Sammy. I don't know what's going on with Neymar. I don't know. He's been injured, man.
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, we can hear you. You can hear you.
Okay, yes. I think is what's happening to Hazard and also Ronaldinho, all these guys, when they reach that kind of 27 and 28 and they don't take care of themselves that
Mm-hmm.
well and they're not that committed to their training and all that, I think
Mm-hmm.
it catches up to them. So I think that's what's happening to Neymar now with all these injuries. So at the end, for sure, the only thing is Barcelona is not Barcelona of 4, 5, 6 years ago that would say, okay, if Neymar doesn't play, they will win.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end, they can still lose that game with only Kylian Mbappe. So
Yeah.
it's not really for sure that PSG need Neymar. Because if other people turn up, if Mbappe turns up, if Verratti plays very well and
Sammy,
controls the game,
Neymar Jr. must play that match. He left Barcelona to go to PSG to prove a point. Now he has to show the world that he has to prove that point. I'm not watching the Swiss Neymar without Neymar. I am not watching that match without Neymar. He has to play. No. He made a promise to tell us, I'm living under the shadow of Messi to go to PSG and win the Champions League. Now is your chance. I'm not turning up the TV on my laptop and I'm seeing Kylian Mbappe starting. Hell no. I'm not doing that. I am
and,
not.
and more skin, and more skin.
I'm Moisik. No, I'm not doing that. I'm
I
not.
just saw HH make a video like Neymar, don't you dare be injured for the Barcelona game, bro.
No, he must not. He must not get injured. He has
Nah.
to play. They have to either they inject him or they give him a pain relief. Something has to be going on. Just give me. If it is one leg, I don't mind. I want to see Neymar play. I want to see him play.
No, we all want to, but it's just the thing is that it's going to be 2 legs, right?
Yeah, two leg getter. Yeah.
So at the end, I don't even think they should risk him for that first leg because let's be real, if they can actually keep a clean sheet or 0-0, then that
Mm-hmm.
second leg time will be the main event where okay, everyone has to turn up and hopefully they can get him ready for that one. So if it's 2 leg time, I'm still okay with him not playing this one. If I'm sure he will play the next one. But as you said, we all want to see him. He has to prove himself. It's not about crying in the Champions League final when you miss 2 sitters and doing like, oh, you have to turn up now and actually take your club to that next level. So that's it for me for him about Neymar Shah. But yeah, at the end, if it's 2 leg and they can get him for the second leg, I think it's still all right. So
Damien,
don't rush.
is your club now? Barcelona PSG. What are you rooting for? Yeah, the news Neymar Jr. is not playing. Is maybe playing or not? We don't know yet, but he's injured. So how confident are you as a Barcelona fans after seeing you guys lost today to Sevilla in the Copa del Rey? So how confident are you worried about your defense, about midfield, or about the striker? Because Antoine Griezmann is getting his plan together, but the Barcelona defense I'm seeing at the moment. If I'm a defender in Barcelona, I do not want to face Kylian Mbappe. I don't. I'm the only player I don't want to face is Mbappe. Mbappe with Jordi Alba is game over. Mbappe with your right back or your central back, or is it Umtiti or who is your central back? That's a game over for me. So, Damien, how worried are you as a Barcelona fans facing PSG? Or are you confident?
You can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you. Mm-hmm.
Well, after this loss, um, it was our first real team that we were gonna face in this little
Mm-hmm.
run we had.
Yeah.
Um, and we failed. We
we failed to beat Sevilla, or at least get a draw.
Get it? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So basically, the run that we had was just basically for nothing. And
Wow.
I don't really feel that. I think even without Neymar,
Mm-hmm.
that we're still probably gonna get lubricated.
Without Neymar, if
Yeah.
Barcelona lose to PSG without Neymar, serious discussion
Why
needs
are
to
you
be.
forgetting 8-2? This is not the same Barcelona again, no.
I know, but without Neymar, if Barcelona lose without Neymar, it's not gonna go well. It won't go well. It will not.
This Barcelona's team now, they are on a project. I think they're on like 3-year projects. That's when we'll see them come back. Because especially if Messi leaves, they are really in.
If Messi leave, I'm giving them 5 years to come back.
Oh, you see, even 5 years, and I will agree with that actually.
If Messi leave Barcelona, I'm giving them 5 years to come back. I don't see them come back in 2 to 3 years time. Barcelona is broke. They don't have
Me, I
money.
live in Spain now. I live in Spain, so I know
So,
they are really suffering with this whole economy and everything. So they can't even buy the best players. Normally they would be signing up all this Sancho and the rest, Haaland. They are not. Are you seeing any rumor on Barcelona and Haaland or Barcelona and any top player? Let's be real, nothing. They want to buy free Man City player, that defender that actually is not even good enough for Man City. So they are
Garcia.
really in deep shit.
Wow.
Yeah, Eric Garcia.
Eric Garcia.
They're in deep problem right now.
So, Damien, how worried are you as a Barcelona fan? Or how confident are you?
I'm more worried than confident. I think we'll probably get lucky if we even get a draw at home, to be honest. Because we don't have our great home run that we had after Juve lubricated us. So that's out the window. And since even fans aren't allowed, the Camp Nou, that's like basically like our safe place right there, where we rely on our fans to give us.
Right, you guys.
So I think this is gonna play into PSG hand, especially since our defense is shocking. It's class A. It's class A.
Class A. Wow.
Yeah. So I don't really see us. I mean, if we somehow get out this tie, we'll probably get lubricated. The next
if you beat PSG, I'm expecting you to face Bayern Munich in the quarterfinal, and that's not gonna go well. That won't go well. The A2 hasn't been raised yet already. I'm gonna be seeing 15-1 or 15-0. That won't go well. 15-0 or 15-1. That will not go well.
Yeah.
So it won't go well. So you're not confident as a Barcelona fans getting something from the PSG match?
No. Yeah, I'm just not confident. But
Okay.
I do see a lot of hyped, not like hype, but like a lot of Barcelona fans on Twitter saying that, we should be able to beat this Uber Eats team, this Disneyland team. And I'm just like, oh my God, you're just going to make it worse. And then once we get lubricated, they're all going to be coming for you guys and probably me. So, yeah, that's what I think.
So, to put it this way, if Neymar is fit and Mbappe plays, is there any chance or no chance?
No chance. It's going to be like 5-2 on aggregate, if we're even lucky.
Wait,
Wow.
Is Dembele?
Using reverse psychology, by the way.
Did Dembele play today?
Huh?
I think he played. Yeah, it's not Dembele play today. Yeah, he did. I think he did play.
Yeah.
He's using reverse psychology, bro. Don't listen to him.
Bro, Vilton, I still got that clip of you. Relax.
Wait. I'm asking the question again to other guys now. If Neymar and Kylian Mbappe play, it's game over for Barcelona. Let me come to Vilton offensive. So, if Neymar is fit and Mbappe plays, is it a game over for them or is he having a chance? Vilton, you there?
Oh yeah, I'm there, bro.
Yeah. So if Neymar, maybe let me put it. If Neymar is fully fit and Mbappe plays, is it a game over or is it them coming out?
Nah, I wouldn't say it's game over, but definitely PSG has the advantage because I just think that Barca are looking pretty good offensively, but defensively they've been very mediocre because we saw against the Sevilla game today, they got exposed today. Because Joe Dialba hasn't been the same. He's not the same. Titi, bro. If this is the same Titi that played today against PSG, they losing. They're gonna lose against PSG. And Mbappe, my Lord in heaven, I want to see what he does against Joe Dialba, because Joe Dialba, I don't think he has the pace anymore. He still has the pace, but I don't think he's as fast as Mbappe. But maybe this is the game where Mbappe finally gets his CL form back. But if everybody's fit, I'm gonna give it 55% chance PSG goes to, because at the end of the day, you can't just say PSG are massively favorite, because it's still Barcelona. They still have history. Obviously, I don't want them to those absolute loser pathetic bum to win. But but PSG, I want PSG to win. But if they do lose against Barca, I'm not gonna be surprised, because they're used to bottling it. Because the thing what people forgetting, I know they got to the final, but it's been one leg. The thing that's been killing PSG, it's always been the 2-leg ties.
Yep,
I know
that's true.
Last season, the round of 16, but we didn't see them. I still think they would have beat Atalanta in 2 leg seasons, but that's the thing, though. That's speculating, because we all thought they were going to be Man United too.
They lost.
And they lost.
And they lost.
About Atalanta, they would have beat Atalanta in 2 leg, Leipzig in 2 leg, but it is what it is. We'll never know. But yeah, I'm gonna go with PSG. I'm gonna go with PSG winning this 8-2 on aggregate.
What?
Relax, man.
Come on.
I know
What?
we're not going to get an 8-2 again.
What? 8-2? What?
It would be like Southampton getting 9-0 again.
No. I can't believe this.
All right.
Maybe you're joking. 8-2? I don't think
Okay, 6-2. I'll say 3-1 at the Camp Nou, and 3-1.
So you're telling me 3-1 at the Camp Nou, then maybe 5-1 in Paris? That one, that would not work.
It's not gonna
If that happen,
okay,
but now they have to hang. They have to just. You know what they're gonna do? Just hang yourself on their hand.
Realistically, maybe 2-1 or 4-2 at the Camp Nou, then 2-1 or 3-1 at PSG house. If everybody's fit, though. If Neymar isn't fit, if Neymar is not fit, it's only Mbappe in that first leg. I would say 2-1 PSG. I still think they have enough quality to beat Barca, but again, I don't think it's gonna be enough over 2 legs. If Neymar isn't fit, I don't think they could beat Barca in 2 legs without Neymar. They can, but I just think you need Neymar there, because you just need Neymar. You just need Neymar there, because he's and by being on the field, he brings like this how do I say this aura to the team, because we see what he does when he's not there, because we see when PSG and Mbappe are not when Neymar and Mbappe are not there, we see how PSG looks.
Yep.
So if Neymar doesn't play, I'll still give the edge to Liverpool. PSG. I'll say 2-1 first leg.
Okay.
Then second leg, I'm sure Neymar is gonna be back. Then I'll say 3-1. So overall, 5-1 aggregate.
What is PSG's squad?
Let me come to Sammy now. So give me your take on if Neymar plays, any chance of PSG Barcelona going to, or no chance?
No, there's always a chance for sure. But my problem with PSG is, apart from Mbappe and Neymar, their squad is very, very average. Like, especially even in the like attackers. Okay, Di Maria is there, but even Di Maria, you can see is kind of getting to that old age, like not being that consistent and all that. So it's for sure it's gonna be hard for them. PSG number one, I think they are favorites for this time, just because Barcelona are very, very horrible right now, and you can always rely on the Messi magic. That's what I would say. But it's 2 legs. Oh, that's the thing too. If it was 1 leg, I think maybe they could do it. But over 2 legs, I don't think Messi can create that magic over 2 legs. I think they would, especially on them to rely on their defense, because it's one thing if Messi scores, but if they're leaking goals at the back, then it's going to be hard for them for sure. But yeah, PSG too. I can't really rely on PSG like that. And even Pochettino, I feel that guy is a fraud, and maybe this PSG job will actually expose him.
I think I asked Ahmed. Ahmed was like, he was pissed off when Thomas Tuchel left PSG for Chelsea. He was like, how do you make that dumb decision? And I kind of sack a manager who has a very good winning rate in PSG. And it didn't say Pretenders the kind of bad manager, but like it's a bad decision for the hierarchy to do that, especially Leonardo himself.
No, even like Tuchel too. I don't know. I don't want to praise him too much too because I still want to see what he's going to do. Sure. But
Yep.
the way he did in PSG was good. They played very
Mhm.
well against their game against Dortmund. The second leg they turned up. Neymar turned up. So yeah, my own is just Pochettino, man. I just feel he's overhyped as a manager because of what he
Yeah.
did in Tottenham. I feel he's very overhyped. Never won anything. Now he's in Paris. Well, we'll see what he can do. He should beat this Barcelona team. If he doesn't, if they don't go through and Barcelona goes through, I think they should sack him because
What?
yes, this is
Wow.
a step down now. So you want to
Wow.
tell me PSG is all about Champions League? They should start being ruthless. If a manager doesn't do it, sack him, get another one. Hopefully, they can get that
Wow.
new manager bounce that Bayern did. That's what Bayern did to win this Champions League, man.
Wow. Damn.
They sack the manager and now they have the Champions League. Just keep on sacking until you get it.
What? Higher net to this? Wait, this is not fever. This is not fever. You sack manager.
I'll be like, I know you're not talking, bro. Your club is the main wrong. That's sack.
I don't want to talk about that. I'm just gonna be like,
No, I'm a
I can
Chelsea fan.
see
That's
Chelsea
why
policy is different because you see, Roman wants to win.
Bayern sacked their manager and they won the Champions League.
Mm-hmm.
PSG should do the same thing. Do you know the power of new manager bounce? That's why this Thomas Tuchel, I'm not being hyped about it because I just feel his manager bounce. That thing is very powerful. If you get a new manager, it gives you the bounce. Arsenal won the FA Cup last season. Why? Because they sacked their manager. That thing is not a myth. It's not a myth. It actually happens.
Mm-hmm. Wow. AKHH. Neymar fully fit. No chance for Barcelona, or there's a chance? AKHH, you there? He muted himself. So I want to go to RB Leipzig, Liverpool now. So I know the form of Liverpool has been iffy. It has been up and down. And if it was before the EPL started or when the Premier League started, I would have said Liverpool. But the way Liverpool is looking at it at the moment, my Lord in heaven. If I'm a fan of Liverpool, I am so worried now. At the moment, I am very worried to play RB Leipzig now. So let me come to Vilton now. RB Leipzig, Liverpool. Why are you putting your money on 100% here? This is my money on this club to go to.
I'm gonna have to go with Liverpool because
Why?
Because they have the history
with the form and everything.
Yeah, because form doesn't matter. This is what I love about the Champions League. Form does not matter. League form does not matter. You could be in 11 plays, 20 plays, Division 2 team. Form doesn't matter. Like, because it's a whole different competition. Because when you watch the Champions League, you see teams give it all. They give it their all, bro. Like they're gonna give it their all. You don't see them because if you're playing scared, you don't belong in the Champions League. You don't. It's called the Champions League for a reason. Because Liverpool, I think they're gonna be Leipzig, but it's definitely gonna be a very tough game for Liverpool because the problem is Liverpool. I worry about that defense because you're gonna have if it's Henderson and Fabinho in defense, Leipzig are licking their lips right now because they could score goals, and we know they can. And Liverpool, I don't know what's been going on. They're kind of toothless in attack. It's like I don't know, because when you watch the Liverpool team last season, I get it. They had injuries. Maybe they're confident really low right now because when you watch Liverpool in a counter attack now, it's like they're afraid to make that
yeah.
But I don't know what's going on at the club. I don't know the injuries, everybody confident is down. But against Leipzig, I'm sure Liverpool is gonna win. At the end of the day, it's Liverpool. They've done it before. They won the Champions League before. But don't be surprised if Leipzig upset Liverpool because Liverpool defense is very shaky right now, bro. Because if it's Henderson and Fabinho, because I just think that you have to because I know you don't trust it. I know they're kids and all, but the problem is when you put Henderson and Fabinho in that defense, the midfield has no balance.
Yeah,
Because Fabinho is good, but he's not a center back. The midfield just have no balance because you need Henderson in there so he can press. Because Liverpool, this is how they play. They like pressing. When you have Henderson and Fabinho in defense, and you have Thiago Alcantara, because Thiago Alcantara is a baller, but he's not a press machine like Henderson or Fabinho. So I'm Klopp, you gotta because you bought those center backs. If you buy them, you might as well use them. You have nothing to lose, bro.
yeah.
But yeah, I pick Liverpool to beat Leipzig because I think they do. But at the same time, though, if Leipzig upset them, I won't be surprised. The first leg, I believe, is at Leipzig house. So I was because Leipzig. See, the problem Leipzig is not playing. They're not playing in the stadium. They're playing at some Hungary stadium.
Yeah.
Leipzig away is always, even in the Bundesliga. You could ask a Bayern Munich and it's always tough playing Leipzig away. Manchester United can tell you. PSG can tell you. I would say 2-1 Liverpool. I would say 2-1 Liverpool away. Oh, Leipzig might. Yeah, 2-1 Liverpool in the first leg. Or Leipzig could beat them too. I don't know. Then at Anfield, I'm gonna say 2-1 again because I feel like it's gonna be a very close game. I just feel like because both teams are not very good defensively.
Exactly.
Better defensively, obviously, than Liverpool, but they can lead goals because we saw it against Manchester United. If Manchester United just took the chance in the second leg, they would have beat Leipzig.
Yeah.
But they came through. So I just think that whoever defense gonna come clutch gonna win this tie. But again, it's Liverpool. They're a big club, 6 Champions League. It's Champions League, it's in their DNA. We can't count out Liverpool just because they're bad in the league. Because we saw it. In 2018, Real Madrid, we finished third in La Liga, and we still won the Champions League. Because league form doesn't matter. It does not give a crap. You just have to show up in the Cia, give it all you have.
Wow. Sammy, let me go to you now. RB Leipzig, Liverpool. If you're Liverpool fans, are you gonna be worried or scared because of the form you have in the PL? Or like, it's Liverpool. We get this.
The thing with Liverpool is that for sure, I think they will go through if they don't play Thiago Alcantara.
What? They have to play.
Yes. They have to.
Wait. They bought Alcantara because they lack creativity in the midfield. Now you're telling me they should not play.
Well, they've been so creative, they started losing games. So I don't think it's helping out at all. So right now, they should bench that guy.
I think I will blame Klopp in that scenario because Alcantara is more as a 10, not more as a pivot.
How many goals are they scoring? Let's be real. How many goals are they scoring? They're not more creative with him on that pitch. They're actually less creative. So he should be dropped and be coming as an impact sub. Maybe when they want to move the ball around. Henderson and Fabinho need to be in that midfield. And if it's Kabak or I don't know what the name of that guy is.
Kabak. Ozone Kabak.
Put them there. If you leak goals, just hope that you can outscore the teams because you still have Salah. And if Salah can do all those his diving and everything, he can even get penalties. So at the end, it's 50-50. If there was any game that is 50-50, I think it's this game. But it's very, very close. Anyone can get it. Liverpool may go, but Nagelsmann, you have to respect that man too. And it will be a very good matchup to see.
Do you see any shock in that match? Maybe RB Leipzig beating Liverpool, knocking them out of the
pitch. I see it's very, very possible. Very, very
possible.
I can see RB Leipzig outplaying them and beating them. Liverpool and other, especially if Thiago Alcantara is there, because they will need their pressing machine. You know, when we talk about Liverpool, what do we talk about? Workhorse. That their midfield of Fabinho, Henderson, and Wijnaldum, just walking around, running around, helping Trent too when he goes forward. Now, no one is even helping Trent. Trent is getting more exposed as a defender. So right now, Alcantara, stay on the bench. Let's do what has been working. It's not about price tag. Thank God they didn't buy him that much. So he should stay on the bench. And hopefully, if he can come on as a sub and actually impact a game and play the way he played against Chelsea. Because when he played against us, that's another thing. How good were we when they played against us? So you can't even measure it like that. Exactly. But Alcantara, man, he has to be benched, man. and then they see where they go from there. That they need that midfield of Henderson, Fabinho, and Wijnaldum. If those three are there, I think Liverpool will go through. But if those three are not there, RB Leipzig will outplay them, they will outpress them, and it can be even a high scoring match. So
Wow. Then Liverpool, RB Leipzig. Why are you putting your money on?
No, I'm probably gonna go with Leipzig. To be honest,
Why Leipzig?
kind of like going for the underdogs. To be honest, I think this Leipzig team can really hurt Liverpool and expose their deficiencies, especially with Liverpool's defense doesn't look that good. Their attack is very lackluster. So I think at home or like whatever they're playing at, I think Leipzig will win.
I think it's the RB Salzburg Stadium. It was not the stadium. What's the
they're
name of
playing in
that?
Germany. They're playing in
Yeah,
Germany.
in South. No,
No,
they have changed it because of the.
Hungary.
Oh, Hungary.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with a 2-0 win for Leipzig, and then at Anfield, I'm gonna go with Liverpool 2-1. Leipzig.
Wait. 2-0 in Hungary and 2-1 in Anfield. That's like 4-1. That's like 3-2.
Yeah, 3-2 to Leipzig.
Wow. Anybody agree with that or no?
It's possible, but I can't really. I can only predict win or lose. I can't really say what score, but it's possible. This Liverpool team, especially with Alcantara in the midfield, is very bad.
Wow. This is big. So foot with your feet said Liverpool are considered more than 2 goals. What? Are you telling me Yusuf Paulson is gonna score 2 goals against Alisson Becker?
I mean, Becker had like.
Or Patrick Schick?
See, let's see how Alisson Becker. Quite right. What happened against Man City is not something that will always happen, but Leipzig press very well. I want to see how you will handle their press. I want to see how that midfield will handle the press. I'm not saying Liverpool can't win it. They can. For me, it's very 50-50. But that their midfield, Liverpool's midfield is shaky. They need Henderson.
Look very shaky.
They need Henderson. Alcantara is not pressing the way he should. Even his tackling, he doesn't tackle well that much. His passing is amazing, but the other things of the game. That's why when I see people shouting on Mason Mount, you need those kind of players that can press, that can hold the ball up high. That if you even notice, Liverpool most of the time they don't need those creative midfielders because they press people so much that defenders start making mistakes, start making some clumsy passes that actually now lead to attack. If you watch that game that we played against Sheffield United, what caused that Werner penalty? It was Mason Mount pressing the hell out of that defender, that one had to pass it back, and then Werner took it. So Liverpool don't have that in their midfield anymore. They need Fabinho, they need Henderson. Those guys are key. And as they're playing defense, they can't do it that low.
Wow.
Even defenders can't press like that. They are more of watching the game. So
wow. So I think that's for the Tuesday match. The Wednesday match is Mönchengladbach. Wednesday, right, is Mönchengladbach, Man City, and who again? Real Madrid and Atalanta, right? So let me come to Mönchengladbach, Man City. Vilton, Gladbach, Man City. Who are you going for, Pep, or you see a shocker?
To be honest with you, I'm gonna go with Gladbach.
Gladbach?
Yeah, I'm hearing an echo, but I'm going for Mönchengladbach. To be honest with you,
with the form Man City at the moment, you still want to go with Gladbach?
Like I told you, Abdullah, form does not matter in that Champions League, bro. It's all gonna matter if you're gonna turn up or not. Because Damien, Pep is not getting that third CL, bro. That narrative is finished. Mute your mic. But no, for me, Pep to me is an amazing manager. But the thing is, I just think he's finished in the CL level, bro. He's just not gonna win any more CL. He's like Mourinho. He's finished. He's a very fantastic manager. I just think that he's just a domestic merchant now. There's nothing wrong with it. Not every manager can win 3 CL. Like only my GOAT, Ancelotti can, Zidane, and Bob Paisley. Like it's special to win the Champions League. It's okay. Like Mourinho has to, Zidane, Pep has to. Like not a lot of manager are gonna win um
So if he
CL.
doesn't win the Champions League, will you call him this name I put on the screen?
Like Pep.
Will you call him that name if he doesn't win that Champions League?
No,
One
no,
or the other.
not really, because I can't really call him a failure because he's still been insane for City. If you want to say in Europe, if you want to say is he a failure in Europe, yeah, but I can't say he's a fraud because he didn't win the Champions League. We could say the
Talk
same
about
thing
Europe.
about Mourinho too. Mourinho a fraud for not winning the Champions League? Because Mourinho hasn't won it in over what 10 years, a decade, and Pep hasn't over won it in almost 10 years now too. Because if Pep doesn't win it, it's gonna look bad on him because City are in really good form right now. Like they spend a lot of money. They speaking of a lot of money, I saw something on Twitter. City has spent the most money in the past like transfer. So it would look really bad on City, but City this is an you could say this if you want to bet on City, it's probably the best season to bet on City because the past few seasons it's always been the defense that let City down. They all score goals, but the defense been letting them down. But obviously, City are favorites against Gladbach. But why do I get the feeling that if it's not Gladbach, I just feel like they're gonna lose against another in the quarter or the round of 16. Because before we could talk about Pep winning it, they have to get to the semifinal first, Abdullah, because they still haven't got to the semifinal with Pep. Because I just can't say Pep is a fraud because this guy's an insane manager, bro. Like he's just insane. If he doesn't win the third CL, I know it's just a like narrative merchant because people say he's a fraud. I can't really say he's a fraud because Mourinho spent a lot of money too, and Mourinho still hasn't won a Champions League. So money's not everything. Just because you spend a lot of money doesn't mean you're gonna win it. But I just think because people regard him as the greatest of all time, he just has to win it. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Gladbach upsetting City. Obviously, City should win, but why do I get the feeling that Gladbach's gonna upset them? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I can admit I'm wrong, but I'm gonna go with Gladbach upsetting City. I see it, bro.
You see it coming. Sammy, your take. Mönchengladbach, Man City. Do you still want to go for the shocker or like you see Man City winning this?
The thing is, it can happen that they lose this, but it's very hard to bet against Man City right now because of the way they're playing.
Why?
They're playing very well. They're on a winning streak. They look very good together, and they're not even. That's not their full squad. They still have De Bruyne and they still have Aguero to come. So it's hard to bet against them, but I wouldn't say it's impossible because at the end, Gladbach they look very good. They can attack very well, but my problem with Gladbach is their defense is quite shaky, and I don't think they can keep a clean sheet or just maybe score one goal and keep a clean sheet. So I have to go City for this one. I wouldn't be surprised if they bottle it because it will just show that when they say Spursy, like it will show that
So wait, despite this, now you telling me they're gonna just break it out. Is that what you're telling me?
I wouldn't be surprised if they break it up because it just shows that that they don't have the mentality. You would know for sure it's not the quality. You will just know that the mentality is not there, and these players they are not. They don't believe they can actually get it. So that's it. But for me, if I would put my money on that game, I would put it on Man City winning.
NASA, hope you are hearing. If Man City doesn't win that Champions League, now I've been calm. I've been chilling on Pep Guardiola. I'm not hitting the guy. If that guy doesn't win Champions League, you better hit me. I'm saying it now. You better hit me.
To mention this. City are not gonna win the Champions League if they don't have a number 9. I know they're playing really well right now without having a proper striker, but I don't think City is gonna be able to win the Champions League without Gabriel Jesus or Aguero. One of them has to be playing because there's no way I see you going against PSG or Bayern or even Atletico. I just don't see how you're gonna win without having a proper number 9. That and De Bruyne is a fantastic player, obviously fantastic, but how good is De Bruyne really? Because they're still winning games without him. That's all I gotta say.
So NASA and Man City fans, I'm saying here, see, NASA came back already. See, I just joined when you said my name. You see, NASA, I'm saying your name now. I am not hating on Pep, but if Guardiola doesn't win that Champions League, don't turn up to the hangout.
No, he has to. He has to.
He shouldn't turn up. Everybody want me to be lenient on Pep Guardiola. I'm lenient now. I'm not hating. I'm lenient, and I've been calming on him. You see, I'm being very calm, very peaceful with Pep. He should better win that Champions League, Man City. My agenda with him is like the tiki-taka football he plays, and he's been doing that. I'm gonna give him that. Now he has to show it to me that he's the greatest manager in the world football. People are calling him the GOAT. Me, I'm not putting him the GOAT. Not yet. At the moment, no. So you better do it. NASA, leave Guardiola alone. No. He has to win that Champions League. He has to. I
think Man City fans are happy with him not winning it, Steph. Because the way they
that's the other thing too. Thank you for.
How can you be happy without winning Champions League?
Thank you for bringing that up, Sammy. Because when you talk to a City fan, I don't think they were that upset they haven't won the Champions League yet. I don't know.
Exactly.
Not to. Can you tell us, like?
You need to come in. You need to come in, man. You need to come in.
How is it in England? Like, are you guys okay not winning the Champions League as long as you guys win the Prem? Because do Man City fans really want to win the Premier League, the Champions League? I mean, but I would think they do because it's actually pretty embarrassed that Spurs made it to a Champions League final before Manchester City.
Exactly, it's extremely embarrassing.
I would think they want to win it.
Wow. I hope they go fine.
They can't say anything negative about Pep. It's like it's hard for them. I don't know. They already had 2 Premier Leagues before he came in and won 2 more. So it's funny. They don't. I really don't understand them. It's
wow.
Yeah.
But the problem is, if they're calling big club, I don't think Man City should be put in the big club if you can't win the Champions League.
No. Arsenal, City, Spurs, PSG. Those clubs, I just call them. They're just like that rich kid that live down the street that has money, and they rich, but they don't really do anything with the money. They just have the money. Cause I can't call you a big club. I can't call you like a force in Europe if you don't have one Champions League. It doesn't make sense.
It really does.
Wow.
I'm not.
So you're gonna be telling me Premier League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup is Pep Guardiola is gonna be winning till leave Man City. He won't win the Champions League, and they're calling him the GOAT.
I never called him the GOAT because if you're gonna call him the GOAT, what about Ancelotti? What about Barpesi? I don't even want to bring Zidane into it because people say he got carried by Cristiano. Okay, fine. So people telling me Pep made Messi. Okay, he made Messi. Now make Man City into a force in Europe, win them a Champions League. But
that's my argument. That's my argument, man.
Last season, 2019, I didn't really put the blame that much on Pep because the first leg against Spurs, I think Aguero that missed that penalty. I don't remember who missed the penalty against Spurs because I can't really say that's Pep's fault. But at the same time, though, what is going on at Manchester City? Speaking of penalties, this guy's a really brick at penalties, bro.
No, I think Pep Guardiola confirmed it that what's his name? Ederson Moraes will be their penalty taker. He said it already that their next penalty taker, no more Gundogan, no more Aguero, no more Gabriel Jesus.
Penalties win you trophies, bro. Penalties win you Champions League. Chelsea 2012. Penalties win you Champions League.
It does.
But 2020
and missing penalty loses you Champions League. Robin, because if Robin scored that penalty,
let's do a count. 2017, I don't really blame Pep, and that was his first season. That was Monaco. That was Mbappe breakout season. 2018, do I really blame him against Liverpool? You could say maybe VAR was needed in that game. You could say that. You could say the referee they made some mistake in that game. 2019. Sterling scored, but again, VAR, that was just unlucky. I can't really blame Pep, but Leon, I blame Pep because I don't know why he over.
No, it was playing 3-5. So I was wondering why you playing 3-5-2 against Leon. Why?
There is no need for that because in the Champions League, you play your best formation. There's no need to be pragmatic. You play your best formation. You play your best team because it's the Champions League. Nobody try to be pragmatic in the Champions League. You play your best team, bro.
That's tough, man. He should better win it. He said, okay, go for it, Sammy, go.
Yeah, I think one thing again with Man City fans is that they don't see any better coach. Like, I think they feel Pep is their ceiling, and they feel after Pep is going to go downhill. So that's why they're just okay with whatever he does. If it's a League Cup, if it's FA Cup, hopefully, like at least in 2 years or 3 years, for sure they might win the Premier League again. So they're very okay with that, and like having that mediocre mindset, because at the end he has to do it. If I was a Man City fan, I would want that. That's the one. That's the next step. That's elite football.
And that was the reason they brought Pep to Man City to win the Champions League.
Because they were winning Premier League before.
They won Premier League before Man City, before Guardiola came. Roberto Mancini won it. I think Pellegrini won it also too.
Yes.
So he won the Premier League. I can say because of 198 point. I get that. But Pep Guardiola is brought to Man City to win the UEFA Champions League. So other managers have done the Premier League. So I see no difference in it. No difference.
Sammy, what club do you support, by the way?
He's a Chelsea fan.
Oh, he's a Chelsea fan. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, since you both are Chelsea fan, if City wins the Premier League, right, they're gonna have more Prem than you guys. If they somehow wins the Champions League this season, are they a bigger club than Chelsea Football Club?
Yeah, when you say bigger club, if you said trophy wise, or if you say Premier League wise, maybe, but like fan base wise, there's always things you can. When you say biggest club, like if you say Madrid and Chelsea, you can say, oh, for sure, because on all counts of that, Madrid is a bigger club. But with City, there will always be that back and forth, because you can say, okay, maybe trophy wise, you guys have more trophy than us. But we can say, oh, the fan base. So if you say trophy wise, I feel they still need to win some more trophies for sure. But it would be hard to argue that for sure, because even Chelsea, I won't lie to you, we need that Champions League. Like, it's time.
It's time, baby. 2012. I don't want to remember 2012. That 2012, I almost gone mad. I almost got mad that match. That 2012, I almost got mad in that 2012.
Do it in the next 18 months.
I could not sleep. 2012 Champions. I could not sleep till like 6:00 a.m. in the morning. Still remembering the winning Champions League. Nah.
But to be honest with you, though, the Champions League final I really want to watch this season, though. I want to see PSG versus City in the Champions League final this season.
It's not happening, bro. That's not gonna happen. It's not happening.
That's the final I want to watch this season.
It's not gonna happen.
It wouldn't be a bad final, actually.
Yeah, but it's not gonna happen. It's not.
I feel if that happens, PSG would take it. I just feel that loss of last year would
I don't know, but they have Lo Celso though as their manager.
That's the thing.
Let me come to Eddie now. Eddie, Man City, Mönchengladbach. Vilton said he's seeing Mönchengladbach going through. Are you gonna give it to Man City or be like Mönchengladbach won it? And you're seeing Pep Guardiola. If he doesn't win that Champions League with this year, this is my take as a fan now. Guardiola. This is where I'm gonna go at Pep Guardiola. People may say he has won the Premier League as that. Yes, I'm gonna give him that pop. I'm not gonna put him in the greatest of all time. GOAT, GOAT manager. If you don't deliver the Champions League for Man City, he won it for Barcelona. He didn't win it for Bayern Munich. He did not. Now he's a man. This is his number 5 or number 6 year in Manchester City, and the excuse we get every year is VAR and referee and this. No more excuse. No more excuse. If Pep Guardiola doesn't win the Champions League in 2021, for me, he's not even in the category of GOAT manager for me.
What? Abdullah,
yes.
What? No, Abdullah, that's crazy talk. You telling me Pep is not one of the greatest manager of all
He's
time?
He's one, not the greatest. He's one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
No, because people are putting him as the GOAT, greatest of all time, and I was like, no, he's not the greatest of all time. He's one of the greats, but not greatest of all time.
But see, that's the thing, though. I think it's all subjective, though, because I just think that everybody has their own. Most people say it's Ferguson. Other people say it's Mourinho. Some people say Pep. Some people say Ancelotti. Liverpool fan will tell you Bob Paisley. And everybody, it's all subjective. So it's all
Who do you
subjective.
think it is, Milton? Who do you
Me,
think it
the
is?
greatest manager of all time.
Yeah.
See, for me, to be honest with you, I think Pep already has surpassed Ferguson in a way.
Why?
Because when I mean he passed Ferguson, like I just think that he's just a better tactician than
A
Ferguson.
better philosophy manager.
I just think that the game has changed so much that Pep always evolved his game around.
Mhm.
Because say what you want about what he did in Bayern, he completely changed Bayern too. I know he choked the Champions League, but look at Manchester City, he changed them too. I know they were winning Premier League before that, but we never seen like a manager comes to the Prem wins about 100 points. Next season wins it by 98 points. Now they're on the
Yeah.
verge of winning it again, and we never seen a manager do a domestic treble the way he did it, just dominating the Prem, and he's still at the top.
Mhm. Yeah,
Because
very-
I don't think we ever gonna see a manager like Ferguson and Arsene Wenger ever again too. Because the amount of we never gonna see that. I just don't think
United won.
we're gonna see a
United won.
manager, huh?
They won it 3 times in a row. Like that is also crazy on its own.
Yeah, that is crazy. That is crazy. I just because Ferguson only stayed at Manchester United. That's the only reason I'm saying that. Yes, he made Manchester United into a powerhouse. You got to give him that because before he took over Manchester United, Liverpool was up ahead by like 18 something, I think, Premier League. Then he just like went crazy and have now Manchester United have the most. But like I said, it's all subjective. To me, if I had to pick the greatest manager of all time, for me, it's between Beckenbauer and Ancelotti for me. But it's all subjective.
Abdullah, what about you?
The greatest of all time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Jopankis of Bayern Munich. Carlo Ancelotti also is there. That's the reason I'm not putting Pep Guardiola at the moment.
And look what Natsa just put too. Look how many trophies Pep have won. What Natsa saying is true. We
You
never
know
seen
how
that
many
before.
trophies he has won since 09, most in 11 years. There's no one that he has done is what he has.
We gotta
Yes,
give him that,
yes, I get that. But Nasa, this is where my goal at Pep Guardiola is. Yes, he has won those trophies. Let me say domestically. But apart from the Barcelona era in the 2011, he hasn't done anything in Europe that me as a fan, I say yes. I'm off with Pep Guardiola. He went to Man City. Yeah.
Who do you think is the greatest manager of all time then?
It's tough. I think for me, I think 3 managers in my head I can put ahead of Pep, Jose, Alex Ferguson.
Wait, you put Mourinho ahead of Pep?
No, I said that managers who are greater than
Okay.
Pep Guardiola, Jose Mourinho, and those kind of managers. I think Ancelotti is one of it. I'll go with Paul Beasley, and I also go with Jopankis because what Jopankis was done with that Bayern Munich team can never. Even the Ajax man, is in Johan Cruyff also won the Champions League with Ajax too. So those are managers who are greatest manager who has done it in Europe. Pep Guardiola involved football, yes, I get that, but it still has to win it.
But
he has to win.
But he's definitely better than Mourinho, though, right?
For me, yeah, he is.
Okay.
In what way, though?
If you look at the way Pep Guardiola plays and the way the way Guardiola plays with football has involved in what football right now.
Mourinho's
than Jose is like defensive. But Pep will tell you this is my philosophy. This is what I want to implement in football, and we cannot see it. Look at the way he involved Man City. Look at Bayern team. So credit that will be given to Pep Guardiola the way he involved football. But look at the say. If you go defensive and you on the counter, so still the defensive football doesn't work. Maybe the kind of pattern of players he got, or same way himself being finished as a manager. Yeah, so that's why I'm gonna choose Pep ahead of him because Pep has involved football. Pep is the only one that brought play from the back. This tiki-taka football. It was the first manager who does it. No manager has done it. No, it's the one who brought it to EPL. You want to say something? Go for it.
Yeah, Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie, go for it.
Can I just? Yeah, I just wanted to ask. Can you guys hear me? Because
yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
Here, so I need to fix it.
Yeah.
But in terms of, again, I don't like the whole greatest manager argument. But based on what you're saying just now, Abdullahi, I can make the point that you've been a bit unfair to Pep. because
How?
first of all, you're saying he needs to win the CL with Man City for you to put him amongst, the greatest of the greatest, of to consider the greatest.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're saying he's great because his his playing style has evolved. Well, you've got to pick one, because if it's a results-based business, then Mourinho has what, 2 CLs or 3
Yeah,
CLs?
that's what I was
Two
trying to
CLs.
say.
With 3 different teams.
Yeah.
One of them with Porto and another one with an inferior Inter Milan team. So
Yeah.
you can't compare them both. If you're going by results, then Mourinho is levels over Pep. Like, playing style does not matter as long as you get results. This is a results-based business. At the end of the day, it's the champions that you see on the CL, not how many runners-up you have. It's the champions that you see on the league titles. Mourinho has won league titles everywhere. He's won CLs in inferior teams and stuff like that. So I don't think I agree with the fact that you put Pep over Mourinho.
Yeah, even
I have to because Mourinho. Let's be real. Mourinho been finished since 2015. Since he won that Prem with Chelsea, he's been finished. Because that Europa League he won Manchester United, I'm not gonna count that, because of a caliber club like Manchester United, the amount of money he has spent in Manchester United. By the way, Mourinho has spent more money than Pep in his career too. Because a caliber club like Manchester United shouldn't be competing for the Europa League. They should be competing in the Champions League or the Prem. And that season, the fact that Mourinho said, that was the best achievement, that finished second behind that City side. But bro, it wasn't even competitive. Pep literally won the league by 20 plus points. It wasn't even competitive for Pep. Yes, you could say Mourinho.
Did you see the team he was playing with?
Yeah, I get that, but he had the budget. The board backed him up though, because you can't. Because Pep, because say what you want about Pep, if the board backs him up, he's gonna get the player that he wants and turn that team into a world-class team. Mourinho had the same thing, because you can't. Mourinho had the board backup for Manchester United. Manchester United fan cannot tell me that the board didn't back him up, because he spent over $400 million at Manchester United. Because I just think that Mourinho, Pep been doing that at such a consistent level. Because say what you want to say about Barcelona, yeah, they had a good team, but this was Barcelona's best dominant era in their history. Yes, Barca had 2 CL, I think, or 1 CL. Yeah, they had 2. Yeah, 19. I don't remember the first one. And 2006, they had 2 CL, and Pep turned that team into a monster. That Barcelona team, because we never seen that before. A young manager just comes and wins every single trophy in one season. He turned that team. He turned that tiki taka, like, it's your Cruyff philosophy, but he just exceed at it, because you got to give Pep credit. I think he already surpassed Mourinho. I love Mourinho, but I think Mourinho is finished, because let's be real, what big club wants to sign Mourinho? If Pep was to leave Man City right now, I guarantee you PSG would want him, or Real Madrid would want him, or Barcelona.
Even Juventus would want him.
Juve would want him. What big club you can tell me want to sign on Jose Mourinho right now? Like, I don't think any big. Yes, he's a quality manager, but I just think that Jose Mourinho is finished. He's been finished since 2015. If you want to go by trophies, yes, he's been getting results, but at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure Manchester United bought him to win the Prem, not to win the Europa League. And he said that was his best achievement.
Even at Manchester United, you could also say that defensively, he didn't get his targets, because I do feel that they let him down on buying players like Lindelof and Eric Bailly was never. You know how he is. He's injury prone. So I'm not saying, like, Mourinho for sure has to take some blame, but he is one of the greatest managers.
Of course. Mourinho is definitely top 5 or top 10 greatest.
No, even with Pep, I don't think it's clear. I don't really think there's that much clear difference between he and Pep.
No, I don't think there is too. But as the moment of right now, Mourinho is finished. We're
talking about this moment.
Peak Mourinho, I'll take peak Mourinho over peak Pep any day, because I just think peak Mourinho was just a different animal. You could give him any type of squad, he would find a way to get result and wins with the team. But right now, as the moment, Mourinho, I know he's at Spurs, but
but even see what he's doing with his Spurs team.
Spurs were making top 4. Spurs made it to a Champions League final without Mourinho.
This Spurs team is with Mourinho. Like,
they're not really dangerous though, because right now they're out of the FA Cup, and I don't think they're gonna beat City in the Papa John Trophy.
Judge it like that. They can very well beat City, because he beat City last season
Yeah, it's very possible. That's what I said. It's very possible. You can't just write them off.
Mourinho in the cup final, you can't just let it be like that. But
He doesn't
one thing
joke with
about
them. Right? I think he has won. He has won the most FA Cup with Pep Guardiola. I think is it 15 or 5-5 together.
I don't
So
know. I think Pep has more wins over him than head to head.
no, over. I'm talking about finals.
Finals. They
Yeah, I think
haven't really met each other that much in finals, though.
yes,
It-
no. At the end, it's very close. If I would pick, I wouldn't even pick. I would really sit on the fence on this one. But
Yeah, they're both for fantastic managers.
understand,
They're both for. That's why I said it's very subjective.
Yeah.
It's very
Exactly. So
I'm
let
gonna
me
go with
come.
Mourinho just because Mourinho plays for Real Madrid. That's
Exactly.
it's very
Let me come to Eddie now. Eddie, Mönchengladbach, Man City. Who are you rooting for? Man City or Mönchengladbach?
I ain't rooting. I'm not rooting for any of them, but I mean, it's no excuse for Pep, innit? Like, if you lose to Mönchengladbach, then Jesus Christ, you deserve an induction. So it's
I see. I've been lenient on Pep. I don't want
pretty
to talk
simple,
about
and
Pep.
I mean the way. No, the way Man City are playing, you expect to see them going through. I don't think Mönchengladbach have. Yes, they have Thuram. Yes, they have Zakaria. And they have a decent. I think they have a decent defense as well. But they're not match for Manchester City, if we're being honest. Like if Pep gets his tactics right, it's an easy win for them. So there shouldn't be a discussion there to be had.
Wow. So you're going for
Easy win for Man City.
to win. Wow, easy win for Man City.
If this was City before November,
I mean,
would have
I
been a
expect that.
very
Like, come
interesting
on,
game.
look.
Wow.
Because before November, remember how because City started the season very weak, but before November, remember when they made those draw, everybody was saying Gladbach can actually upset City, but this is the beauty of the Champions League. Once the draw happened, it doesn't happen till February, and look how much things have changed. Liverpool is informed now. Leipzig has the potential to upset Liverpool. We all thought PSG was gonna destroy Barca. Now it's Barca looking like they could do something. Real Madrid versus Atalanta. I thought Real Madrid were gonna absolutely beat. Like I didn't think we are gonna destroy them, but I think we're gonna go through. But now, to be honest with you, I'm not even confident into that tie. Going into that tie.
Damien, Mönchengladbach, Man City. So you going for Pep or you going for an upset?
Obviously, I'm going for Pep. I need him to get the seal. I need that.
Now you want to put me on spot about Pep.
Even if he does get it, he didn't want 3 in a row.
Relax. Wait. Is it on like next Wednesday? Or when
I said Mönchengladbach
after next week.
After next week.
Okay. So, yeah. I think. Yeah, I really do think that it's Pep's time to win this.
It's Pep time. Wow.
Yeah.
Pep time.
You're gonna see it, bro. You're gonna see it.
So Pep is doing the quadruple.
Hell yeah. He's gonna win every trophy.
Damien, you're putting Pep Guardiola. If NASA, thank God I'm not a Man City fan. Thank God they are listening. He's putting Pep Guardiola as favorite. Mind the never. If Pep Guardiola break it up in UEFA Champions League.
He's not.
Bro, if Pep wins every single trophy this year, I'm not coming into the hangout, bro. I'm not sure.
No. I need you in that hangout. I need you.
We'll see. Well, you see, if he wins it, fair enough. But we gotta see. We have to see. So Atalanta, Real Madrid. Since Vilton is here, I'll go to Vilton first. Vilton, what are we saying? Do we say an upset, or you still sticking your out with Madrid to go through? Because for me, I believe Madrid have a chance because Madrid, that name can win you anything. Just that name only himself. But I'm not writing Atlanta off, so I think Madrid has a chance for me.
To be honest with you, if it's the squad that we played against Getafe yesterday that goes against Atalanta, we're gonna get absolutely lubricated. Because Vinicius Jr., like we have literally only 11 like people in our starting on our squad is healthy. Literally we got kids from the academy because that's how bad the injury is. Like Vinicius Jr. was playing as a freaking fullback yesterday. Marcelo,
What?
Vinicius
Wow.
Jr. was playing as a fullback yesterday. That's how much injury we have. But if everybody's back, if Rodrigo is back, Ramos is out for the season. If we could just stay defensive, if we just have a good defensive game, we could be Atalanta. But it's gonna be such a tough game because Atalanta, they're gonna come at you, man. They're gonna attack you. If we just because I know I can't count on Courtois because I know Courtois. I hope he doesn't break. I hope I don't jinx him. But Courtois been very solid this season. But if the Marcelo that played yesterday, but I don't think Marcelo is gonna start though because if Carvalho is back, Mendy's back, Varane is here, and I'm pretty sure Nacho's gonna because I don't want Militao to start and Modric and Kroos. So we can't be Atalanta. I'm not saying we are, but at the same time, it is a Champions League, so it's time to turn up. But to answer with you, I just have a bad feeling we might lose against Atalanta because I just think we might lose against Atalanta. See, if this was the Madrid that beat Gladbach in the last day of the group stage, I would have been getting bragging by now. But to be honest with you, I'm not very confident going into that game. To be honest with you, because this season been so weird for us, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna stick it out. I will say Atalanta is gonna beat Real Madrid 7-1 on aggregate, bro.
Stop this. Stop. Nah. 7-1? Nah. I disagree. Nah. I disagree. Nah. I disagree. 7-1? This is Real Madrid talking about. No. If like 3-1, 4-1, I can agree that. But 7 is way too much. No. It's not only that clinical team that can just beat you. If you are saying like Man City, I'm like, okay, I can give you that Man City, Liverpool, I can give you that. Atalanta, not that clinical team that just beat teams up and say, and no. I disagree. I totally disagree. No. I disagree. Sammy, Atalanta, Real Madrid, please. 7-1? Hell no.
The thing with Madrid right now is even their group stage. I can remember the match against Shakhtar. They are very.
They were beaten. They were baptized. The Shakhtar Donetsk beat them.
Yes. So I can't really Madrid should win it, but Atlanta, especially if Ilicic is playing, I can see him do something against that Madrid defense. I don't even care if Ramos is there. Ilicic is dangerous. That guy. I actually feel they would have beaten PSG if he was there. But yeah, so Madrid, they should win it, but seriously, I don't know what's happening. Probably the injuries is not helping, but I think Madrid also need to rebuild. And maybe they are already rebuilding. So yeah, it's Atlanta. If I would choose one, I would go for Atlanta to go through actually. I wouldn't choose Madrid.
Either Real Madrid.
See, I know the name, I know everything, but what I saw from Madrid in the group stage, and I know you can't judge it by the group stage, but seriously, it was bad. It was really bad. The way they played, just the lack of, I don't even know, it's like they don't have any intensity in their game again. It's very flat, very I don't even get it. You can't compare it to the Madrid of like 2-3 years ago. It's really bad.
Wow.
But if Vinicius can turn up, if what's his name again? The other youngster.
Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo.
If Rodrigo. You see the names I'm calling, that's the problem. I know Benzema too on his day can do anything, but the names I'm calling for Hazard won't be there. The names I'm calling to step up for Madrid. Like Vilton, are you confident when I call those names?
I'm confident. I'm not that confident, obviously, with Vinicius Jr., but Rodrigo, literally, he was a best winger, like on the left side before he got injured. Like he was catching form, but he got an hamstring injury. Even if he does come back, I'm not gonna be confident because he's gonna be out of form, and I don't think Zidane's gonna play him unless Asensio's fit. But the thing about Vinny, right? Vinny, he could take people on, but his decision making on the final third is so bad. Like it's just bad. Like
Yeah,
and
he has to
Real
have a
Madrid,
top game. He has to have
and
like a massive game to actually really impact it and maybe
because say
score it.
what you want about Hazard, because when he's fit, I would rather I don't like Hazard for Madrid, but I would rather have him on the wing because he's more creative than Vinny. He can open up more space for Benzema. Because once he beat the person who's defending him, he'd pass the ball to Benzema and hope Benzema just do everything. And if Benzema doesn't play, I guarantee you this right now, we're losing, bro. Benzema is a top assist. He's the top assist on the team. And he's the top scorer this season on the team. So that's how bad we are falling. And Essential is good. On these days, Essentials can help us. But I'm not like Sammy said, I'm not very confident going into that game. Like I said, if the defense is solid, we could be Atalanta.
Yeah, what
But the
about
problem
Ramos?
is Ramos is out. He's doing surgery. He's doing surgery. He's out.
Oof.
Yeah.
Wow.
But the problem,
So,
see, I would say this though: if this was a one-legged tie, I think we would have gone through. But it's
but it's two
two-legged.
leg.
That's the
Mhm.
problem. For
That's a
some
problem.
reason we turned into cross merchant. I don't know if you guys watch La Liga now. Real Madrid has turned into cross merchant. It's all crossing. It's all passing the ball to Mendy, cross the ball to Benzema, because we have no creativity on the wing at all. So yeah, it's gonna be a very tough game. The fact that we're still relying on Modric, Luka Modric, 35-year-old, to play 90 minutes, that tells you where we are. Valverde
But
obviously is
Cruz
still
is fit.
injured.
Cruz is
Yeah,
fit. So
Cruz is fit. Valverde, but the thing it's Casemiro I'm worried about because Atalanta a very pressing team, but Casemiro this season hasn't been very good against team that presses you. He's been in bad form, but he's starting to catch form to it, which is good. So
That's fair.
we just have to see.
Damien,
and if Ramos
Atalanta,
Real
Real Madrid. Who are you going for?
Um, it's a little bit of a tough one, in my opinion. I'm gonna go with Real Madrid. I think we have to, give them the respect that they deserve.
Mm-hmm.
Being the
Reverse psychology, bro.
bro, relax. I'm making my payment right now. Making my payment. So yeah, but yeah, I think it's gonna be a very interesting game for both teams. Real Madrid, getting Ramos injured right now, so hopefully Varane doesn't break it again. So, and we have to give Atalanta some respect. They did make the final in the Coppa Italia, so just today. So we have to give them their respect. And yeah, so I think Real Madrid will win. I think it'll be very high scoring, to be honest. I think it'll be 5-3 to Real Madrid. I think it'll be
5-3. Wow.
Yeah.
Good win. That's 5-3. So
Yeah, I think
Vilton says 7-1. You say 5-3.
yeah. I think
Yeah,
it's gonna be a
Atalanta's
lot of
beating
goals.
us 7-1, bro.
If that happen, I am inducting that.
Reverse
I'm deducting
psychology.
that badge. That should not happen. If that happen, Muntaha and Red is in big trouble. Big one, including Vilton, including you.
I'm
You
not
guys gonna be
showing
in
up, bro.
big
I'm not showing up.
if it happens, it's gonna be a long house hangout, a long one. It's gonna be a long one. My lord, I will just tell you, Chich, just give Muntaha or Red the mic. Just let them do the hangout. Give them the mic. Let us be the supporter listening. Let him be the host. Just give him the mic. Let him host it. Wow, that must not happen. Madrid must not lose. It mustn't. They must not lose. They mustn't. Zabata hat trick. It mustn't happen. So I want to come to. Do we guys agree? Bayern Lazio is a wrap. That's a wrap. Who agrees that there's gonna be like
yes.
that's a
It's
wrap?
wrap. Yeah.
Vilton, you agree? Is a wrap.
What's a wrap?
Bayern Lazio is a wrap.
Bayern Lazio, to be honest with you, I see Lazio beating Bayern Munich. I see it, bro. I could see it. Cause
Lazio beating Bayern.
Yes, bro.
I think
Bro,
I need this.
I
I need
see
this
it, bro.
Vilton's confidence. I need this confidence that is Vilton is giving me today. I need this vibe in my body. I don't know.
Cause
But
I
yeah,
don't know why people are writing up Lazio, but bro, they're pretty good defensively this season. They don't concede a lot of goals this season. Yes, Bayern are the better team, but Immobile could say what's up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Immobile could say. Oh, I'm not saying Lazio is gonna win, but I'm saying I'm not gonna say Bayern's gonna dominate. If Lazio beat Bayern, I'm not gonna be surprised because it
No,
could
I would be
happen.
surprised.
Because
No, it could happen, but I would be surprised.
Um,
I'm not gonna be surprised because the reason I'm saying this, Bayern of obviously the best team in the world, but they're not unbeatable. You can't beat them. If you yes, they're gonna play a high line. If you could just beat that high line, just score 2 goals. Yes,
But
they're
no, it's
gonna
two
keep
rounds. It's 2 rounds.
it. That's the other thing. But I just feel Lazio's gonna upset these guys. Why do I have to feel Lazio's gonna upset these dudes, bro?
wow.
It, the
Sammy,
only
you
way
agree with him or not?
No, I don't agree. The only way that happens is if they have injury to Lewandowski and Muller, then I can see it happening. But if they have a fully fit squad, I think even if Lazio try and they play well and everything, I just see them losing it still. Because Bayern, I don't know what's up with them. I'm not saying they
These are
can't
the
win.
two guys I'm looking forward to. These two guys on the screen. Ciro
Exactly.
Immobile and Robert Lewandowski.
Bayern they're just too good. That's the thing. They're like, and Lazio. The only thing I'll say, I haven't watched Lazio, so I don't really know that much about them. But I watched the game against Dortmund, and they were very poor in that game too. To a very poor Dortmund side. So now, if it happens, I'll be surprised. I'm not saying it can't happen, but if it happens, I'll be surprised.
Damien, is he a rap? Lazio Bayern. It's a rap, right? Don't need to talk much about it. It's a rap. Is
To be honest, I mean it should be, but the way that Bayern's headline is going, I think sooner or later a team is gonna find them out. I don't know if it'll be in this round, but I think next round a team will give them a lot more problems, depending on who they get in the next round and who goes through. But I think Bayern should get the job done.
so you expect Bayern to go through, right?
Yeah.
Dortmund Sevilla. What are you going for?
Sevilla.
Sevilla.
Because Dortmund they don't have a manager. They don't have a manager. They're just playing fun
So
football.
my boy is not showing up. My boy is not showing up.
No, he's not. He's showing up. He's showing up this summer in the transfer window for Real Madrid this summer. He's gonna
Who's your
show up.
boy? Haaland.
Relax.
Yeah, Alan is not
Bundesliga
showing up.
tax. All of you don't forget Bundesliga tax. So
Because Sevilla are so good. They absolutely destroyed Barca today.
No, they didn't destroy us. Relax.
no,
That's
Sevilla,
too new.
Sevilla extremely
I lost.
seriously.
Bro,
Yeah,
they
true.
especially they're the defending Europa League champion of the world too. So we gotta put some respect on Sevilla. I think Sevilla's gonna be Dortmund because Dortmund are such. They're such like Dortmund. Like I see why BD Core started being a Dortmund fan, but it's just so depressing being a Dortmund fan. Every time you think it's their year to take over, win the Bundesliga, these guys find a way to choke, bro. Cause like Dortmund, you shouldn't be losing to those type of team that like you were losing to. Like you shouldn't be losing to Freiburg, Leverkusen. I understand, Gladbach can understand, but you shouldn't be losing to Union Berlin, Freiburg. Like those games you should be winning. I get it. That's the other thing. They don't have a manager, so you're going against Lopetegui. Lopetegui is a pretty good manager. So because my thing with Dortmund is well, Central's catching form. We all know Haaland's in form.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that they need a coach. I don't just trust Dortmund. They just have Bottle in their DNA because I know Haaland's gonna show up, but I could see them Bottle in this. I think Sevilla's gonna go through.
Wow. So Sammy, Sevilla Dortmund, we're going for.
Yeah, Sevilla should have this one. Seriously, we played them when Chelsea played Sevilla. We're lucky in that game. I've never seen a team that their coach. I'm looking at that guy because if Tuchel doesn't work out, if Nagelsmann is not possible, I think that Sevilla coach should be given a chance because
Lopetegui?
yeah, the way they play, they are so structured. The way they press, the way they attack. It's like nah. That team is good. Even that whole 0-4 goals. Let's be real. If that was their first team, would be lucky with a 1-0. Seriously, that's how good they are. So Sevilla should destroy Dortmund. The thing with Dortmund is they are babies. Let's just be real. Dortmund is a academy that is playing um, first team football. That's what they do, and they have Richan and Hummels that is actually about to retire. Someone that is not good enough for Bayern. So, nah, man, Dortmund, if they do it, it will be onto maybe individual brilliance. It won't be really, and also maybe Sevilla having injuries and also not turning up. So, yeah, Dortmund, they will go out. Haaland, maybe he can turn up. But even Haaland, man, I really want to see him this season. I know everyone is hyped about him, but I want to see more from that boy. He's too young for me to start hyping him up that much. So yeah, Sevilla
The
win.
biggest one I want to talk about. Atletico Madrid versus Chelsea.
Ooh, that's the game I want to watch, bro.
The biggest one, the biggest of the biggest. Yeah.
That's the game I really want to watch.
If it was Oga Lampard, I already said it's a bad match. Now that we have a manager who knows what he's doing, who is a tactician, who has a plan, I would say there is a chance. I'm not saying 100%, but there is a chance. There is a chance because it's the Champions League, so there is a chance of us doing something against Atletico. I'm not saying beating them because with the form Suarez is at the moment, hey, Suarez with Christensen, with Rudiger, I don't trust that defense. So it's tough, but we have a chance. So that's how I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna be on the low key. We got a chance. As long as the Champions League, we got a chance. And I'm begging Timo Werner, please, when you have the chance, please, can you take the chance? Please, be clinical. I am begging you, be clinical. Return, Atletico Madrid, Chelsea.
All right, for me, this game is the game I've been waiting for because this game is gonna be a complete annihilation for Chelsea. Because I just think that Atletico Madrid, they're gonna absolutely destroy Chelsea in this game, bro. Like, to be honest with you, I see the first like 6-0 on Atletico. Then second leg.
I can't say.
There's a problem. We have a problem.
I can't say it's not possible, man. That's the thing.
There's a problem.
It's like, nah, let me stop, bro. Let me stop.
There's a
If that
problem. There's
happens,
a
bro, it took the match, bro. Well, but at the same time, though, Barca took 8 in one game, so it's not that bad. But that's not gonna happen. I'm messing with you, Abdullah, because Tuchel, this game is very even than it is because. But my thing for Chelsea, my only worry for Chelsea is that you have to score an away goal, bro. You have to. If you don't get an away goal, if Chelsea get more than one away, my goodness, that's very good. Because if you allow Atletico to win that first game and they don't concede, and because if you had Cristiano Ronaldo on your team going to the second leg, I would have said, nah, you got this, bro. Cristiano Ronaldo is gonna do his thing in the second leg. But if you don't score in that leg and you somehow win it still, I'm gonna start thinking highly of Tuchel because Atletico Madrid is the type of team, bro. Like, you have to score against them because that's what we saw it against Bayern, we saw it against Barca. Obviously, Juve has Cristiano, and we saw it against Liverpool because that's what caused Liverpool. I feel like if Liverpool got that away goal last season, because Liverpool absolutely battered them in that game. Because one, they have a really good defense and they have a really good goalkeeper. So just and obviously there was luck in that game too. But I just think for Chelsea to go through, Timo Werner has to be on it. You can't either like you just have to score. I just feel like you have to get that away goal. Because if you don't get that away goal and Atletico win at least like 1-0 or 2-0, when they go to Stamford Bridge, bro, you know what they're gonna do. You know what they're gonna do for 90 minutes, and they're very good at it. And it could take that one counter attack for them to score. But it's a very even game. Chelsea could win. Chelsea could go through because you have actually a manager that have tactic now, and plus you have pretty decent players. Your players are not trash. They're not garbage. They're not average. They're pretty good. And you have pretty good individual player. Like you have the likes of the German Zidane. You have Pulisic. You have Timo Werner. He was okay. Um, you even have Giroud off the bench. Maybe Timmy can do something. Mason Mount, the best player, the goat Mount, free Mount. You have Ben Chilwell. You have Reece James. The team is pretty good to be Atletico, but it's gonna be a very, very tough game. Because, but speaking of Atletico, by the way, they changed their tactic. They don't actually play 11 men behind the ball anymore. Like they play.
So they are
football.
more open now. They're more
open because with Suarez being there and Suarez being in form. So it's just gonna depend how clinical Chelsea is, but I would give the edge slightly to Atletico because Atletico they have more experience. Obviously, Chelsea have won the CL before, but Atletico, I just think Atletico has more experience, especially they have Simeone, an experienced manager. He won Europa League before. He knows he's been to the Champions League 2 times. He knows how it is, and it's 2 legs. So it's gonna be a very, very tough game for Chelsea Football Club. But I'm gonna say it's 55% Atletico and 50% Chelsea because I think Chelsea has the quality enough to beat Atletico Madrid, but I just think that it's not gonna happen. I think I'm gonna give the edge to slightly Atletico. If Chelsea wins it, props to Chelsea, but I'm gonna slightly give the edge to Atletico just because in a 2-leg game, Atletico is the worst team you want to play in a 2-leg game. Play them in 1-leg. 1-leg game is better. You have the advantage, but in 2-leg game, Atletico, ask Bayern, ask Barca, ask Liverpool, ask all those teams. They know how it is playing against Atletico Madrid. Even Real Madrid. The only reason why we beat them in 2015 because again, Cristiano Ronaldo was the X factor. That's the only reason why. The reason why Juve beat them. For some reason, Cristiano Ronaldo is their kryptonite. I don't know. He's their kryptonite. But good luck to Chelsea. I think it's going to be a very good game. Good luck to Chelsea Football Club. I hope you guys win. I don't want Atletico to win because those bastards are going to win.
Real thought, if Chelsea beat Atletico,
but
don't come to the hangout.
I hope Chelsea beat Atletico though, because I don't want Atletico to win.
You guys gonna hate it if Chelsea knocked out Atletico.
No, I want him to be the reason. I want him to say treble minimum.
And I already told him already. Don't talk in the first leg. After the second leg, you can do your madness and your craziness. Please, in the first leg, just take a chill. In the Stamford Bridge, when we beat Atletico and go to, you can pop champagne to like 4 or 5 hours. No one cares. But in the first leg, if you can't be using the reverse psychology, I'm not gonna even say a word. I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna be looking because I know those words you're saying, and it's gonna come to haunt us. And I don't want that. After that second leg, you can do your madness. You can do literally what you want to do. No one will hold you onto not to do it. But in the first leg, just keep your cool.
But it's gonna be a very good game though, bro. Yeah. I hope Chelsea wins though.
Sammy, Atletico Madrid, Chelsea, the biggest game in the Champions League for me.
And this is where Tuchel has to show himself. That's just what I would say. Seriously, because I feel that's the only way we win this match. And also, Ziyech has to turn up in that game if he's fully fit.
I think he's fit. I think Tuchel is kind of easing him into the Premier League and the other matches because he said he's been playing too many matches from Ajax to Chelsea, no rest. That he has been having so many.
His name is Yates. It's not Ziyech.
He's been having so many injuries, so many matches. So that was the reason he's been easing him into the.
When they interviewed him and he talked about Ziyech, he said the one thing he loves about Ziyech is the fact that he can make something out of nothing. He can be
exactly the unthinkable.
Exactly, he has to do that in that game because everyone is waiting for Ziyech. Even he said that the real Ziyech hasn't. That game has to be there because that's the only way I see us winning it. That's the only way I actually can see it.
Yeah.
Because let's be real, Suarez, I'm afraid of that guy. If there was any striker, I do not want to. Even if he was not on form, I would still want to meet Suarez.
Exactly. That's how he's antique, is everything. I don't want to face Suarez.
He's just and quite right. We have Thiago Silva because if Thiago Silva gets injured, I'm not even watching the game. That's number one. If Thiago Silva,
I think the match is after the Southampton match. We play Atletico, then
I
we
don't
play Man United.
I don't think they should play him until that match. I think they should just save him and
No,
say
Tuchel
Thiago.
already said it that he's coming back for the Southampton match. He's playing the Southampton, and I think so. Once he's fit for the Southampton, definitely, because after the Southampton we have the Southampton, Atletico Madrid, and we have United. So I'm not sure if Tuchel is gonna play Thiago Silva in those 3 matches or not.
No, Abdullah, just imagine Christensen, Rudiger, and
Nah. That's a bad match. That's a field day for Atletico.
So that's the only thing that's giving me small hope that Thiago Silva can actually perform. But seriously, this Atletico team, they are dangerous and they are very, very scary. I have to say that. So those players I call Thiago Silva will be big. ZH has to turn up. Havertz, I don't even care if he plays or not. Let me be real. Mason Mount that everyone is hyping, even me, he has to turn up with a goal. Like all these players, they have to show themselves. Werner, if they don't, and if the manager too gets the tactics wrong, for sure, we are gone. And I can see it's been a very bad, like it could get very bad. So hopefully those players turn up. And I just hope Tuchel he can show us that. Because I'm not saying he's bad or good. I'm still watching him.
But you have to show you something that will give you some hope and confidence going forward.
If he wins that match, I will be on the Tuchel train, or I'll be on the Tuchel bus. As in, I'll be seriously that match. If we can go through it would be a big deal because this Atletico team with Suarez that has experience playing against us, that actually loves playing and he's just even that 8-2. Did you see the goal this guy scored against?
Yeah, I saw the goals he scored
against Bayern. Like if you look at that goal, you will see that guy is just crazy. When it comes,
he's in form. He's a very informed. I am Lewandowski at the most true informed striker at the moment.
Imagine I saw a stat of 17 games, 16 goals.
16 goals, yeah, very informed.
So hopefully Thiago Silva can turn up. ZH, hopefully some long range shots, some nice passes. Werner, finish your chances. Seriously, let's forget all these space merchants. Kind of just finish your chance. Just as in try and do something. And I'm sure Jorginho and Kovacic. I have to say I'm very proud of Kovacic because he's actually really stepped his game up. So hopefully he can keep this.
I don't even see Jorginho play in future matches. I don't see him playing that much because I think what Tuchel wants to do with Conte is wants to play more as a pivot besides Kovacic. I don't see him playing more.
I think Jorginho is going to be like the Sarri system where Jorginho will play every important match. Just because of his passing range. Because when it comes to passing, if you look at the 3 players, Kovacic, Kante, and Jorginho.
When you have ZH, I don't think the passing rate that matters because when there's ZH, the passing rate can be spread out.
I mean, from deep, from your defenders. Quite right, Thiago Silva can do that too. But you really don't want your defender doing that all the time. So I think it's going to be either N'Golo Kante and Jorginho with maybe Kovacic because he did that against Sheffield in the last 20 minutes.
20 minutes, he did that. He played the 2 of them together.
Yeah, they were there. And then Mason Mount or ZH might be one of them. And then we have Werner as a striker. So hopefully, I won't lie to you. What Wilton said, 55-45. That's what I'm on to. I can't really say anything more because man, this Atletico team, I would be stupid to really say we can seriously, man. Suarez, that guy.
Wow.
Hopefully that's not his day and he just does rubbish. But
Eddie, Atletico Madrid, Chelsea. Eddie, you there?
Mike.
Your mic, you're muted. Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. We can hear you.
Yeah, can you guys hear me now?
We can hear you now.
Yeah, I was saying if you want the simple answer or the long answer.
Break it down. Simple and long answer. Yes.
Simple answer. Simple. Chelsea are going through.
Long answer.
I mean, but all right. In terms of a breakdown, look, I'll be honest. Atletico are favorites. They've got the better team. They're playing good football at the moment. They're winning games. They're going into this as favorites. But I don't know. There's something in me that just goes, Tuchel has something planned for Atletico. Because what I think he's doing is his lineup so far have been building to. I think he's building his lineup towards Atletico. Because you see the rotations, you see him trying players and stuff. I think he's using the Premier League as kind of, yes, we've won a couple of games, or he's using it to kind of test certain things about the team. That I think by Atletico will be ready to ride. That's just the way I see things at the moment. I might just be bugging and seeing things wrong, but that's just what I can see at the moment. But in terms of percentages, I think it's 60-40 Atletico at the moment. But Chelsea have that fighter's chance. Chelsea have that puncher's chance. Where don't write us off defensively. We can be a good defensive unit as well. We can put a good defensive lineup out there as well, especially if N'Golo Kante is fit. And he can play double pivot with Kovacic, and we'll play this 3 at the back system. So it might be a thing where, and the good thing is the second leg is at Stamford Bridge. Because all we just need to do now is go for it in the first leg. You go for it in the first leg, whether or not you win or you lose, maybe like a 2-1 or something. As long as you take something away from the away leg, that's just what I'll be looking for from Chelsea. Take something away, an away goal, or a 0-0. A 0-0 I don't like as much, but that will give the team confidence to go to Stamford Bridge and finish the job. But at the end of the day, as whoever wins, I see this as much as Atletico are favorites. I see this more as whoever wins goes through on away goals. I don't see it as a complete beating that people are saying. Yes, Atletico have this, they have the Cannibal Suarez. Felix might be back. They might have Carrasco and all. But come on, man, it's the Champions League. Like it's one of the best competitions in the world for a reason. Anything's possible in there. So look, Atletico are favorites, but I can see Chelsea going through.
AKHH, Atletico Madrid, Chelsea.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting game. I think we've got history with them in the CL. I remember 2014 we lost semi-final. 2018 we beat them at their patch. I think this game, as Eddie said, Atletico are favourites. Everyone's writing us off, but that's what I like, and I like when we're being written off. I think there's a chance of us going through, but for that to happen, we need our strikers to be clinical, because we're not going to get a lot of chances against them. I know they're not really defensive as previous seasons. They've changed up their game as well. So, and this is a peak Atletico. I think they're most on-form team in Europe, one of the most informed teams in Europe. Thiago Silva needs to step up against Suarez. I think it's 55-45 to Atletico.
55-45?
Yeah.
Wow. Because for me, the Atletico match and the Real Madrid match is gonna be. I say Atletico and Chelsea match is gonna be difficult because Demian Perez, can you stop this? Timo Werner hat-trick. Can I stop that, man? Stop that. Let him score one goal first.
The most important
then we can have a discussion.
Tuchel's approved Werner and he's doing all right, but he needs to score now.
He just need to score. At this moment, hat-trick? No. Let me just stay quiet. You see, last year, I was put on social media. I don't want to be put on social media anymore. So, at this moment, it's difficult because for me, Atletico is further from like what you guys have been saying. 45-55 for me. Yes, I'll put it that way because Atletico did like now they have the pressure because if the goal of the Champions League, what they only have is the La Liga to focus on. So Diego Simeone is a very tactical manager, like what Vitor. I've not been watching that much of Atletico, but it's just saying they've been playing more open, no more pragmatic football, which kind of like, okay, wow. So it depends on how Diego Simeone want to set up. That's the issue, because now that they're playing open football, it's easier for them to express themselves, play more attacking fluid football, and kind of be more organized in the way they play. So for me, that is okay, but that's what I want to judge Tuchel. What Sammy said, I would judge Tuchel on the Atletico Madrid match, because now that's where everybody's gonna judge him, how good of a manager he is. How good of a manager he is, exactly. That's how I would judge Tuchel.
If Rudiger plays, we can't have any mistakes, bro, because they're clinical. We need to
very clear. Atletico are
very clinical.
With the form Suarez is at the moment. That's someone I do not want to give a chance to. I beg. No.
Would you play?
I don't want to.
No. Who would you play? Your back three.
That's a player I don't want to give a chance to. Luis Suarez, I don't want to give a chance to him. He's very deadly and very, very clinical.
What centre back did you play?
I'll play Thiago Silva and Kozuma for me.
Well, but I think it's 3 at the back, dude. Or was it 4?
I'll play 4. I'll play Thiago Silva and Zuma together, because I know Atletico are gonna be doing the cross and not stuff also.
You know what I like? I think he's adaptable. He can change formations. I think he's gonna change up. He's gonna change the tactics up. He's an adaptable manager.
Yeah, exactly. So 54, like what you guys say, 55-45 or 54-40, the way you guys put it, it's gonna be tough to choose for me. But I think Atletico is a more favorite team to go through for me. For Chelsea, Atletico is favorite, but Atletico Madrid is a favorite to go through. So I want to bring something up. I want to talk about the EPL, and I'm gonna go to Vilton at the moment. Vilton, EPL.
What are you talking about, man? Are you nuts, huh?
See, Liverpool. This is let me bring out the EPL table to you now, for you to see. And my question to you is: Are everybody been too harsh on judging Klopp because of the way Liverpool are playing, or just too early, or because you've been saying this since last 2 years? So what exactly went wrong for Liverpool? Because this is the Premier League table. This is the EPL table here. Man City, Man United, Leicester City, Liverpool, and Chelsea. And with just 1 point behind Liverpool. And their Liverpool next match is Leicester City. They play Leicester City next. So if they lose to Leicester City and we win, we go above them. So what has been going on with Liverpool entirely?
Again, it's just to be honest with you, I think the thing that's happening with Liverpool is the same thing that happened with City last season. I just think that the high level that they've been playing for 3 years now, they're just having an off season. I just think they're just declining a little bit this season, because let's be real, guys. I know, of course, as a Real Madrid fan, I go into every season. I'm not like those mostly delusional Real Madrid fan. Just somewhere you'd be surprised. Just actually some Real Madrid fan. Well, I know them in real life. They actually go into every season expecting to win the Champions League every season. But you have to be realistic about it. At the end of the day, yes, they're getting paid a lot of money to perform on the field, but at the same day, they're human beings. It's just with City. City were playing at such a high level in the Prem that you just knew they were gonna crash. And we saw it last season when Liverpool absolutely destroyed the Prem. I just think the same thing's happening, because 2018, they made to the Champions League final. 2019, they pushed all the way to the last day of the Premier League. 2020, they obviously won the Champions League in 2019 too. And last year they won the Premier League by 19 points or 20 points, something like that. So I just think that they're declining a little bit. I think they'll be back next season. They're gonna challenge again for the Premier, because I don't think Liverpool is finished like Manchester United fan. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong for saying this. I hope Liverpool is not finished. I just think that they decline the injuries. I just think that they should have got a center back over the summer. I get it. There was COVID. Klopp wanted a center back, because I've said it all season. Because if Van Dijk gets injured, and now Gomez got injured too, so and Matip, your backup center back, is injury prone. So they should have got another center back. It's the same thing.
But they get a center back when the transfer window finished. And then
it's the same thing that happened with City last season when Company left. Then they replaced him. and Pep thought he and nobody expected Laporte to get hurt like that, and he got hurt.
Mhm.
And what happened? They had to put Fernandinho in defense, and what happened? City got what? City. I think City was the team where people scored the most against last season. If correct me if I'm wrong, because City
Yeah.
conceded a lot of goals last season. That was the
Mhm.
main issue. But and over the summer, obviously Pep fixed the defense. He got Nathan Ake, Laporte, John Stone, Ruben Diaz been an absolute monster. I just think that the same thing that happened with City is happening to Liverpool. They're just declining a little bit, but the thing about it, City didn't decline this bad though, where they're in fourth place. I just think that maybe it's the way Liverpool play too. That high pressing intensity maybe takes a toll on them, or you
Mhm.
could say maybe because they're playing with two midfielders in defense. Maybe the midfield is not balanced right enough. But everybody, you can't really use that injury excuse because everybody has excuses. We all knew this season was gonna be tough. Everything was gonna be congested. I just think that they're crashing because you've been playing at such a high level for so long that you gotta come down. Maybe this is their off season, but again, they're still in the Champions League, so it's Liverpool. They could say what's up, but at the moment, the title race is over. They're fighting for top four because let's be real, guys. Chelsea could make top four. Like if Liverpool doesn't pick up, because Liverpool they could win games against the top 10 clubs in the Prem, but when it
Mhm.
comes to the lower ranked team, they're 2% attack. They don't know how to break them down anymore. They don't know how to score. So if
Do you
Liverpool,
think it's all about club tactic? Is
I
tactics,
don't
or
think it's
you
club
believe?
tactics. To be honest with you, I just think that it's the injuries. You could say it's club tactics in a way. You could say that maybe since I get it, especially with the injury of Jota because Jota was catching form before he got injured.
Mhm.
So you could say it's his tactic, but Liverpool has been playing that way, just pressure the entire game. Again, like Samuel was saying, I just think that the Thiago thing, because I was reading an article, Jamie Carragher said the same thing. He said Thiago is a fantastic player, obviously, but he just doesn't fit into that Liverpool system where you got to press for 90 minutes because he's the type of midfielder that controls the tempo of the game. Like he's a very tactical midfielder. He's not a Henderson that's gonna press you or just bring energy into the team. I just think Liverpool fans were saying they needed a creative midfielder and they got a creative midfielder. So I don't get it. I've never seen this before from a club because if you're gonna crash, you at least finish second place. You battling for fourth place for crying out loud. Chelsea could take that fourth place from them at any time. So, in conclusion, I just think that they're just taking a day off in the Prem this season. Obviously, the Premier League's over. I think City's gonna win it. I don't think, and the only team that can catch up to them is Manchester United, and I don't think Manchester United are. So Liverpool still have the Champions League to look up to. So maybe focus on that. But at the same time, though, you're in a race for top four because look who's in fifth place, Chelsea Football Club, and you got to be careful, especially Chelsea catching form now. So that's my 2 cents on Liverpool. I just think that they've been playing at a high level for so long that they just can't do it with the injuries and stuff like that. I just think that it's their year off. They're just taking a year off. That's my opinion on it.
Wow. So, Sammy, your take on the Premier League table, first five. Do you see Chelsea catching up on Liverpool or United? Because with 6 points between Liverpool and Chelsea and Chelsea and United, and also 1 point behind Liverpool, and I think Leicester City. I think we have 4 points or 3 points behind Leicester City. I'm not mistaken. So, do you see you're catching up to Liverpool or to United? What are we catching up to?
For me, the thing is, I can't really say anything about us because Chelsea because of the manager. Because at the
Mm-hmm.
end, I still feel we're on this new manager bounce,
Okay.
and that thing is very powerful. Like, there's a reason they sacked Lampard. They knew for sure they could get that new manager bounce. So
Yeah.
for us, for Chelsea, I have to say it's. I want to see us draw a match or even lose a match and see the reaction if we can still go back on the run, because that will
Mm-hmm.
now give me believe that okay, Tuchel knows what he's doing. I'm not saying he doesn't know what he's doing, but it's still early. And as for Liverpool, I can't even feel sorry for them because at the end, when they won this league, imagine they had zero injuries.
Hmm.
Zero. They were the only team not to have any injury last season. Not even
That's
no, their first 11 was fit throughout. Even
That's
okay,
true.
apart from Shakiri and Oxlade Chamberlain, but who really cares about those players? So
Mm.
I can't feel sorry for them, man. They should be, even if they get out of the top four, I'd actually like I really don't care about that. As far as we make it, that's what matters. As far as Chelsea makes it in the top four, that's good. So yeah, Liverpool at the end, I think we can catch up to them, but it will if we carry this new manager bounce and we win matches, we keep on winning. For sure we will. But if we lose or we draw, I really want to see how this team will react to that
Mm.
because I think that because if we lose and we keep on losing, then it's over.
It's
But if
over.
we
Yeah.
can lose the game and we pick up form and win 3 games in a row, then I think we can make that top four.
Between Liverpool and United, who are you realistically confident of catching up to? 6 points, 1 point.
I won't say Liverpool because Liverpool can pass United. So I'll say fourth position is where I feel we can end the season on if we continue playing well. It can be better, but if we continue playing well, at least we should be able to get fourth. But yeah, apart from that, nah, I can't really say it because Liverpool can win 3 games, United draw 2 games, and
Yep,
Liverpool are kind of ahead of them. So I can only go by the position.
that's true though. That's fair enough. That's true. That's correct. So you're going for United instead of Liverpool,
No, I'm going for fourth position.
fourth position. So
Yes,
who
I
is
think we
dropping
can
off?
finish the season fourth position.
So who is
And
dropping off? United.
no, I can't go against United, man. Liverpool, because the thing again is this Kabak and this Ben Davis they bought. If
Mm-hmm.
these guys flop, then I think it's totally over for them because then they will have to continue playing this their midfield defense that works sometimes and doesn't work some other times. So and Thiago, like I wanted Thiago to come to Chelsea, but I think he might be going through his Bundesliga tax. He's just paying it right now. The way Timo Werner and Kai Havertz they're paying their own. So maybe next season he'll get better. But for this season, nah, him in the midfield is not working. I actually really like that Curtis Jones boy, but he's too young. He can't really put anything on his head right now. So yeah, if those centre backs come clutch and actually start defending well for them, so they can put Fabinho and Henderson in the midfield, then I think it will be bad for us because even United, I don't see United stop scoring. Maybe if their defense continues what they are doing, leaking
Mm-hmm.
goals. So it will be very hard, man. I can't really say between those two clubs because I think they are very equal. It's very weird to say United and Liverpool are equal, but this season they've been really equal. So maybe Leicester can drop off if they get some injuries.
Mm.
Because Leicester team, especially in Didi, you can see
Mm-hmm.
that they are suffering a little bit without him Didi.
He's back. He's back. He played today.
Yeah, that's the thing. So
He's back. He's back. He played today.
back. So maybe
And the next
Vardy
match for
because
Liverpool, the next match for Liverpool is Leicester City.
no, Liverpool should beat Leicester. I don't know that Leicester team. It's like Liverpool is there. They always allow Liverpool to screw them over. So I can't really trust them against Liverpool.
Okay.
They can be on great form when they meet Liverpool. They just
Okay.
never lose.
Put it this way: if Leicester City beat Liverpool at the weekend and Chelsea win on Monday, it's a game over.
No, it's not game over.
It's not
There's
game
two
over
games. There's 2 games. I can't say it's
because
game over.
this is the schedule now. Leicester City, Liverpool, Man City, Tottenham Hotspur, Brighton, Aston Villa, Southampton, Wolverhampton Wanderers, West Bromwich Albion United. Then on Monday, that is where we play. On Monday, there's Everton, Fulham, West Ham United, Sheffield. Then we play on Monday. We play Chelsea, Newcastle on Monday. So if Liverpool lose to Leicester City, you think it's like there's still a chance for Liverpool to catch up than United?
I feel at the end that I feel somebody will have to go on a bad run for Chelsea to really catch up. That's the thing. Somebody has to go on a bad run. So like I'm talking about losing or drawing games like 3 or 4. So if it's Liverpool, it's possible. United, I don't really see them losing or drawing 3 games. I don't see that happening just because of their attack. And that's the thing with Liverpool. Liverpool's attack is very sketchy this season. They're not scoring goals like that. Mane is not the Mane we all know. So and Salah is the only one. Firmino is still the same Firmino we know, but Mane has dropped off on output. So and Leicester, they are too reliant on Jamie Vardy and Madison. So yeah, I think those two teams, Liverpool and Leicester might drop form. And if they do, then I think we could catch them up and replace them.
Fair enough. Let me come to Damian Perez now. Damian Perez, looking at the Premier League table, are you worried about Liverpool or you're not worried about them? This is the first fight here.
Um, I mean, the next game is
Leicester City, yeah. Leicester City. Mm-hmm.
If Leicester wins, then I would be concerned about Liverpool. So I think if Liverpool can win that, then I think okay, they should be good for top 4. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those seasons where a lot of the teams have this type of season where they just like have a blip, from like having a high intensity type of football. So I mean, it's not the end of the world for there again, challenging for the Premier League, challenging for everything you're in the competition for. So
yeah, I think only the EPL because
so
so you're not worried for Liverpool. You believe they have the chance to do it, right? You're not worried for them. You believe they have the chance to pull it out.
No, I don't have any worries. I mean, if Leicester like lubricates them, then yeah, I feel like then that's when I should be like, oh, okay. So what's gonna happen now? Are they gonna fall into Europa League? Are they gonna fall even deeper? Yeah. So I mean, it all depends on that Leicester result. If they can comfortably beat them,
Mm-hmm.
there should be no worries about Liverpool. They're very good at beating the top teams. It's just that the little teams they seem to struggle a bit. So, and also I think that next season they should make a big decision on Mane and Firmino because recently they've been bricking it up. They've been looking like Class B bricks.
So my question to you is: do you put the blame on Klopp because of the system he plays? That's why the likes of Mane, Firmino, Salah have not been showing up, or it is on the players to show up? I said, do you think the blame is on judging Klopp because of the system he plays? That's why they've not been showing up, or just basically just the players are not really turning up to what they want? Demi, are you there?
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I said, do you think it's because of the system judging Klopp plays? That's the reason this thing has been happening, or you just believe that the players are not just turning up for Klopp?
I think it's a mixture of both. I feel like Klopp deserves some blame. Deserves some because the last game against City, he made a substitute which I didn't understand of subbing Curtis Jones off, which was their best midfielder in the game for I forgot who. I think it was for like Shaqiri. So yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes Klopp is starting to get under the pressure, but also recently I heard that the news that he lost his mother, so I do feel for him for losing his mom. It's not easy, but at the same time, you drew games against West Brom, you lost against Brighton, Burnley.
Mhm.
Now you got lubricated by City. So I mean, it's not acceptable as a as Liverpool at the standards that Klopp put them in to be losing against those teams and drawing. So
Fair enough. So I want to touch more a little bit on the FA Cup. So who wins the FA Cup for you guys? Man City, United, Chelsea, or Everton? Vuitton. Vuitton, you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Who wins the FA Cup?
The FA Cup, to be honest with you,
Chelsea, United, Everton,
I think
Manchester
Manchester
City.
United is gonna win it. To be honest with you, because they are the far better team, and when you have Pep, a coach that loves winning domestic trophies like that, amazing. Because Pep, what I like about Pep, no matter what trophy is it,
He doesn't care.
he goes all out for it, no matter what it is. Like no matter what cup it is, he just goes for it. I think City's gonna win it again this season, because Manchester United, I don't think they're gonna win it. They're most likely gonna choke in semifinals or quarterfinal. Everton, Ancelotti is a good manager, but I don't think they're good enough to beat City. And who else is left in it? It's
United, Chelsea.
or United and Chelsea. Maybe Chelsea can save us up, but I just think that City are it's such levels above everybody else right now in England. I think they're gonna edge it out, bro. Unless and because they literally don't have their best player, De Bruyne, and they don't even Jesus is obviously back, but and they're still performing at a high level. So I think City's gonna win it again this season, bro.
Sammy, who wins the FA Cup?
The thing right now, the way City are playing, it's hard to it's hard to say they won't win something. But I think Chelsea has a chance. I think United have a chance. Like and Everton, that defense, what I saw today, I'm not saying like, but conceding four, it might happen because Tottenham are good, but conceding four, I don't trust their defense. So yeah, it's among the like yeah, City, Chelsea, Man United. For sure, I want Chelsea to win it, but you know, with Tuchel, I can't really. If it's like we had Tuchel since beginning of this season, I'll be able to say a lot more. Or
You'll be able to assess him more. Oh, I
yes,
got
to
you.
say we would win it or we would lose it because right now it's just 3 matches. I can't even say anything about the guy. So yeah, we
I got
could,
you.
we could.
I got your
Yeah,
point. I got
yeah.
your point. So Damien, who do you think wins the FA Cup? Chelsea, Man City, Tottenham, or Everton? I said Tottenham. Sorry. Chelsea, Man City, United, or Everton. Who wins it?
obviously City, because I obviously said that Pep is gonna win that quadruple. So I obviously need this. I need this FA Cup win for
You are hyping too much, Man City. What if they choke or they collapse?
bro.
I'm not
Relax,
there. I'm not there. I won't say what. I'll just keep quiet.
bro. I'm gonna be there when Pep lifts up that seal with his bald head, bro. I'm gonna be there and not hangout, and I'm gonna need apologies.
Imagine that happen. My Lord in heaven.
Yeah,
I have to go hiding that day.
bro. I need you there, Abdullahi.
Ah, if that happens, I'm in trouble. Social media, I'm in big mess. If that happens, I mean, not show up on HH Anchor for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, but since Arsenal is in it, so that's if Arsenal was still in it, I would obviously go with them since they're FA Cup merchants. So, but obviously, I think City are the strongest. I mean, Pep loves his trophies. So yeah, I don't really see any other manager. I mean, I think Chelsea would probably get to the final again, but I don't know. I just feel like Pep needs this. Need this for the quadruple.
So you giving it to Man City more than the other guys, right?
Yeah, I think they're too strong.
Fair enough. I would love Chelsea to win it, but It's fair enough. I would say Man City. We gotta see because I don't know who they're playing in the quarterfinal. Who did they play in the quarterfinal? Is the draw out already or no?
I think it's out on Friday.
On Friday.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's after,
The Friday afternoon. So that's what we know.
play.
Okay.
I think they're playing like Barnsley.
Please, FA Cup, can you give United Man City, please? Can you give them Man City, please? Give them Man City, please. So Man City can knock them out of that quarterfinals and get them out. And don't give me Man City, please. You can give me Everton. I will take Everton. I'll gladly take Everton. Or Bournemouth, something like that. Please. Please. I want easy run in the FA Cup to the final, please. Please, easy run. So guys, that's it for today. So I'll be doing another one on Friday. We're gonna be doing the FA Cup draws and also we prevent the EPL matches. Is there any big match for the La Liga or the Serie A? Any big match?
No,
La
not
Liga?
going
The
against
semi-final, I think tomorrow, the other semi-final.
Yeah, tomorrow's the
against
other semi-final. Yeah.
Bilbao and Levante. So
Oh, not much. So no big match in the weekend.
We going against Valencia. We might lose that game. To that game. They might get 5 penalties this time. This time the ref might give them 5 penalties like last time.
So no in the Serie A, no big match in the Serie A.
Man, I
think Napoli play Juve, I think.
Napoli Juventus?
Yeah, I think so.
Let me see the Serie A.
City playing Spurs, Liverpool playing Leicester.
Yeah.
And we're playing the mighty Alaves.
Yeah, the Napoli Juventus. Damn, that's gonna be a big match. Napoli Juventus.
Yep.
Ooh. So we're gonna do a preview on Friday to talk about the La Liga schedule. Then we'll talk about we predict the EPL.
All
So peace out, guys. Peace.
Peace out.
I appreciate you guys for coming in. Thank you. Like and subscribe to the channel, guys. Like and subscribe, guys. I'm massively appreciate it, guys.
Happy birthday again, bro.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Give me my cake. Where's my cake?
Bro, I don't got it.
We'll give you Gregory and
No. All right. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys. Peace out. See you guys on Friday, guys.
See you, bro. See you.
Guys, I appreciate you guys for coming up. Really appreciate you guys for coming up. Thank you. And have a good day, guys. Peace, guys. Peace.